closer to my face. Come on. My dashboard. Am I good? Rather, how good am I? Let's bring this a little closer to my face. There we go. That's better. And we actually sized the thing almost perfectly. There's just the slightest bit of pixels on the right. So just, there we go. There we go, that's perfect. So, hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon, here with more Fate Grand Order. And we are pretty much in the freedom part of this nice, endless summer vacation. If only summer vacation actually was endless. I'm going to really quickly do the free 10 spin because I should have done that yesterday. Because it's a chance for those 3-star CEs, which I really, really need. And I don't get them. Because why would the game be nice to me, you know? But I have obviously not done too much farming. It will only let me do 2 quests and before it hit the next thing. But I have broken 100,000 motivation, which means I did get one of the CEs. If it will go to here and press that. And there we go. We got our first copy of Watershine. Applies your hit and increase crit strength by 15% and 3 crit stars each turn. Doujin motivation by 30% increase. On a sunny summer day, having a chat by the poolside can be fun, and it's even better with a good cocktail. That's right, so that one can escape reality just for a bit. Shanky. But that's all I've got so far. Again, not much progress because it limits you a fair bit for a while. But after, let's see, we got Ibaraki on a rampage. So according to the walkthrough I've got here, we're on section 12. After this, there's a story section, then 2 more free quests, then another bit of story, and then we're on loops until we reach the required point total. So that's real good. But let us start. Also, I'm curious. Okay, so these would still show up. Interesting. You know what? So I'm getting mainly motivation. Will I be able to unlock anything with just that? I imagine these require combinations of motivation and stuff, so no. Nothing is pure motivation. Sadness. Well, let's take care of Ibaraki, who is being on a rampage. We'll bring along Ushi, I suppose. And let's just have the full summer squad out in his house. For this, I have the setup team to farm the bronze currency, although apparently I don't want to do that. I want to farm influence and stuff more, so I should probably get the free quest guide up here so I know what node to be running here. Bum bum bum. I can't find Shu, and Luluhao is getting boring. But it doesn't seem like Master's gonna leave. He's just coped up with John Altar working on something shady. I'm so bored, I'm tired of running around. I'm even tired of eating. I want to do something more, you know? Oni-ish. Well, hello, how'd you end up all the way here? This is the kind of place you can just wander into. That voice, is that you, BB? Sure is. So you think Luluhao is pretty boring, I've been playing non-stop for a week. Of course it's gotten boring, especially now that I've already conquered the mountain. Oh, interesting. So you still know how much time has actually passed without being aware of the time loop, huh? And here I thought instant gratification was the only thing Oni cared about. In that sense, you're actually pretty earnest, huh? I can't tell if that makes you less Oni-ish or more. Well, either way, this works out nicely. If you like, I'd be happy to make your Luluhao experience more fulfilling. Really? Yep, just leave it to BB. Now watch as you turn into a pig. What? Oh, sorry, force of habit. Now watch as you gain an adorable organic, not really, swimsuit that'll sow chaos like nothing else.
Swimsuit Ibaraki. Achieved.
Oh, I don't know what's going on, but my heart feels like it's dancing. Even my body feels as light as a feather. I feel like I could trounce Suna in his prime. Wait, scratch that. Fighting Suna in his prime would probably still be a frightening proposition. Looks like your new spirit which makes you more easily excitable. Okay, BB, what does he want me to do? Well, since you asked. Oh, that's easy. Consider it done. Okay then, I'm off. Yay, there are a few things better than seeing Ibaraki leaping off without bothering to look. Besides, what's the point of a time loop if you're only going to repeat it once? Don't think you're going to get away with just one go-round, Senpai. You're going to experience this week at least 100 times. That would be a little bit... That'd be crazy. But, to be honest... Yeah. To be honest, knowing that you can just repeat the same week over and over and over, that'd be pretty awesome. For a short period of time, at least. Like, you'd be able to optimize it so well, and then when you know you've got the optimization to get the goal down, you can just spend a couple weeks goofing off doing whatever you want. Seeing all the consequences and stuff. Be fun. Okay, here's the direction we'll go with the book. This should make a fun story. Frickin' duh. I came up with it, dummy.
Master, we've got an emergency on our hand.
What, they don't knock in your time? You could have barged in on us changing, you know.
Sip. Ibaraki's going berserk out there.
Huh?
She's going berserker.
Okay, so it looks like Kawawa is the one that I'm gonna want to run for the things. Doujin motivation and Fluffy Bill. So yeah, Kawawa looks like. I will go through Lord Ashura's guide though, just to be safe. I knew I would enjoy being in a swimsuit. It makes everything I do more exciting. I don't even care if Shuten's not here.
My swallow's nest with coconut milk.
Oh, Gordolf. You know, maybe that's why Gordolf doesn't remember us. Because we achieved the perfect loop, and we don't interact with poor Gordolf during it. That sounds yummy.
Well, you can't have any, you hear? Not a drop, especially since I don't even have it anymore.
There you are, Master. No fair that you get all the fun while I'm running around Lulahowa like a chicken with its head cut off. I mean, all this is your fault for leaving me alone this whole time, Soul.
Chicken with its head cut off is a very apt description for her, you know? When you really think about it. Hang on. I'm looking at the guide here on Casecopedia. So the center 3 are the 3 primary currency nodes, and they're the best. The upper half is... No, that doesn't make sense. I thought... Okay, yeah, this is just confusing. I'm gonna see if there's any, like, legitimate guide here to, farming points. There we go, farming. So... let's see here. Once you reach 450k, 400 to 500,000, you can switch farming the other points banners as you require 400,000 on each point to progress in the main story. Make sure you stack your team full of points bonus for farming your farming. Avoid max level to the point of CEs until you reach 800k when you get the last toppy. At that point, you can focus on currency instead. Feathers on most quests. Comparable to 40 AP training grounds with the same chance to drop gold skill gems while having superior Ascension material drops. Part 2 free quests are superior with point grind average of 6,000, but they are inferior on the event currency as they split between 2 different types for each nodes. This table is interactive. No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, it's barely. Okay, I got it. I got the farming guide up, so that's all I need for now.
But now that I'm wearing a swimsuit, there's nothing I fear. Nothing. Well, Master, what do you think of it? Go ahead and tell me what you really think. Not that there's any doubt about what you'll say.
Looks badass.
Yes, it totally does. If I do say so myself. I don't think I've ever seen her look so proud before.
Hey, Brocky, if you keep leaning back down to look down your nose at us, you're gonna end up falling on your ass.
Nuh-uh.
So, what's the deal here? Why are you doing this?
What do you mean, why? I'm an Oni. What other reason could I possibly need to go on a rampage? Especially with Chaldea picking up the tab. Huh? Well, why not? I'm an Oni from the land of Oni, after all.
No, I get it. You just want attention, don't you? Oh, sorry. I have Reflector blocking part of chat, and I was looking over the guide, so sorry I ignored you a bit there, Velvet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hobby things, hobby things. Patats are done. Woo, patats. Yay, yum. Best point nodes aren't out yet, just doing the first 3 nodes, and it's worked fine. Okay, good to know. That's actually good to know. But sorry for ignoring you. Again, I had Reflector covering the wrong end of the chat bar. So that's my bad.
No, I don't. I'm just tearing this city up as to show that as an Oni can get. And once I'm done, I'll rename Luluhawa shooting.
Well, she didn't come up with this on her own. Someone talked her into it. No reason to hold back, though. Let's take her down. Hard.
Yes, that does seem to be the only option.
Hey, Infinity! Welcome, welcome, hobby things, hobby things. And hobby things for you as well, Velvet, since I didn't ask when you first showed up.
Ibaraki, I can't let you hurt Chaldea's reputation like this. You need to settle down and behave yourself. So you would challenge me, huh? Then I shall meet you on the field of battle with a style befitting this kick-ass swimsuit. Why, isn't this a raid? Well, you know, those are kind of a pain, right?
But the raids were fun. Especially in Onigashima. The damage you could pull. But especially in Salem. Ah, the mats. Oh, the mats. Le Gas. Probably won't do Summer 3, depending on your phone. Le Gasp, Infinity. Le Gasp. Can you not go to the internet cafe, download an emulator, and play on the emulator on your account? You're missing out on so much goodness. Curse you, Infinity's phone! And actually, are you watching on the phone right now? Out of curiosity? Ooh, Shelter. I should probably have done that earlier. Okay, you're not wrong there. Transfer code every time is a fair point. Well, it will be a shame if you do not end up being able to do it, but there is at least always next year. She has a max HP plus skill. That's annoying. Oh, defense. We'll try to get Zelter though. So you will do the summer event? Question mark? I'm pretty sure Ibaraki is a single target here. So Mash can draw the fire. Keyword try. Okay, that's fair. Very on the nose of you. But, and this goes to both you and Velvet, since I know you both play on the JP server. But, what do you think of the, anniversary stuff, or whatever it is that's going on in JP right now? Oh, that was glorious. That was hilarious of an NP. It's not quite anniversary, but it's... There's a bunch of strengthening quests, and I guess the Night Under Sky CE, so I guess that's the annual CE, I believe. Hey, Wobbuffet, welcome, welcome. Almost done with the Persona 4 anime. I was admittedly unaware there was a Persona 4 anime. I know that there was a Persona 5 anime. I haven't watched that, though. But I didn't know there was a Persona 4. There's 2 versions of Banana Oni Zenpi. Interestingly interesting. But yeah, right now, strengthening quest in JP is Phantom and Bryn. And we don't know who the rest are. Ah, you got those 3 from the banner. Nice. Very nice. Mashu, Smashu. Ah, yes, the Velvet Room. Who can forget Igor's very deep, methodical voice? You know, I very much like what the direction they took Igor in Persona 5, where they made his voice more menacing sounding. Which game? Persona 5 or Persona 4? Because I'm pretty sure I've seen Persona 4 Golden on Steam, so... Oh, you know there's 3 foods. Okay. Yeah, Persona 4 Golden is on Steam, so... That means it will eventually be subject to the rule of Steam of the Summer Sale event, where you'll be able to get the game for a massive discount.
More, I want to rampage more. My vacation has only just begun. I'll be back once I've regrouped.
Bye, Baraki.
If an Oni is measured by how much trouble they cause, there are none greater. Master, perhaps our best course of action would be calling in the prefect, Lady Raiko, and enlisting her expertise to handle this Oni problem.
I don't know, I'm not certain bringing in the prefect wouldn't just make things a lot worse. Hey, what's up, Infinity? It depends on the favor you so ask. What is my favorite arcana? I can't realistically answer that in Wobbuffet, just because I know that the arcana and tarot cards actually represent something. So I would need to know what each of them represents before I make that decision. Play your JP account? I can't play it, Infinity. The spoilers are too strong. I do not wish to be spoiled, Infinity. I am sorry!
I'm more worried about the prefect running into Ibaraki while she's out on her rampage.
Like that they made a thing for the voice change in P5. A thing for the voice change? I can't even read. No, I read. Can't. Voice change. So you can change it back to the original voice? Oh, it's still on.
Oh my. I smell an insect afoot. Perhaps this is a sign that I must return to my duties as prefect.
Oh no. Gotta get some Summer Raiko in his house. But I don't know, Infinity. Honestly, I don't even know how to play on the JP. I know you have to change your location settings or something. Oh, they made lore for the voice change since the original VA died. Oh, that's sad. Sadness. Now I don't feel so good for liking Igor's new voice, because I've heard his old voice. And it's very nasally, and I don't like it. This one is called So Many Different Clubs. One of the raid bosses, BTW. Raid bosses. Okay. But your favorite arcana is the Hangman effect. What does the Hanged Man represent, out of curiosity? Also, out of curiosity, Wobbuffet, did you start watching the Persona 4 anime because of my Persona 5 playthrough? Or was that always on your watch list? Morning.
Good morning, Senpai. After we had you go to bed last night, Jean Alter stayed up
thinking about the rough draft. Friggin' duh, this was all my idea to begin with. Now that we're about halfway done, I say we take a break and go for a walk around Luluhawa. I know I said we'd wait for that foreigner shot, but I figured we could at least take a stab at tracking her down ourselves, too. Besides, there's still plenty of places we haven't seen. Ah. That voice. Come on, Sol, before she shows up.
Ah.
Come on, don't be like that. I just want to talk a bit. I didn't know you were here in Luluhawa, too. Yeah, I am. That's great. We should hang out then. Over my dead body. Why not? You're drawing a Doujin now, aren't you? Huh? How did you... Wait, are you coming to Servant Fest too?
Want to see that Teddy go berserk? What do you call those blonde people with yellow eyes? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure myself with regards to Persona 4. I know the basic overview of the plot, and that's in Persona 5, Futaba's awakening more closely resembles the awakenings in Persona 4. But that's kind of all I really know about it. I don't know any, like, in-depth details.
That's right, and we're drawing a doujin of our own. So I don't have time to pal around with you. I'm too busy drawing something that'll blow yours out of the water. That's great. I'm so thrilled to hear that. I'm honored you're giving me so much attention. Even if you are only doing this because of the change in your spirit origin's temperament, it's wonderful how you're channeling your desire for revenge into a constructive attempt to surpass me. I knew changing into a swimsuit didn't do anything to tighten all her loose screws.
The twins. You mean in Persona 5? Is that the ones you're talking about, Wobbuffet? Well, love what line? The channeling your desire for revenge into a constructive attempt to surpass me? That is a good line. Not as good as the Pokemon reference they made. That was so good. I'm so happy they made that reference.
To tell the truth, I have a huge competitive streak myself. Yeah, I know.
Same.
Me too.
I'm pretty sure everyone in France knows. Hell, everyone in England too, thanks to Shakespeare.
Huh?
The twins in P5? Caroline and Justine. Oh, a shadow of the true self. Oh. That line. I thought you were talking about the... Oh, their names are Caroline and Justine. They are the Velvet Room attendants. As far as lore. They are in charge of making sure that the protagonist is on the path to rehabilitation. No, they're not shadows. They're not humans either. They're some other kind of being. I don't know that. I don't know if that's been revealed in previous Persona games what exactly they are, but they are the attendants of the Velvet Room. Each Velvet Room gets their own personalized attendants. And common joke is that Igor has made sure to pick the youngest looking of them because the previous attendants both fell for the protagonists, which, you know, it didn't work in Persona 5 either, but that's beside the point.
Since we're all here now, why don't we have a breakfast together? My treat.
Wasn't the breakfast all booked up this day, though?
Isn't this ocean view great? I guess this early bird really does get the worm. Or the best breakfast table in our case.
Hey, it's Maid! Infinity, Maid is here!
Your face looks like the barnacles that got scraped off the ship this morning. Codex Maiden, here's some freshly baked bread. You have 3 seconds to eat it. Well, if it isn't that Ice Bitch Queen, you work here too? Indeed, I can eat all I want here, thanks to the buffet. You know you're not supposed to eat on the job, right? So, getting down to business.
You know, that actually makes sense. a maid in a hotel that has an endless buffet would be the most ideal place that Malter would work. And I'm sorry, Velvet, I'm sorry.
Maria and I will be putting out another book this year under our name. Our club name, St. Orleans. Do you know anything about the other clubs?
Nope, not the slightest.
We only just formed our club recently, so we've been very caught up in trying to get our book done. In that case, I'll tell you what I know about the other clubs. Or to put it another way, about the people you'll be competing against, your potential friendly rivals. No thanks, I'm not here to make friends.
I should bless people... I should bless people more, or I shouldn't? That's a confusing line there, Infinity.
You stop that. I don't want to hear you being so confrontational.
Shouldn't. So in other words, if I get into a roll-off with somebody, I need to give them a blessing to make sure I win the roll-off then, right?
I feel as though I'm watching a squabble between two sis... I can hear you, you know? Alright, let's start with the literary club. Grown-up Fairy Tales. It's run by Shakespeare and Anderson. They've been around for a long time, as you can imagine. I've heard they occasionally bring in guests.
Literature Club. Literature Club. Toki. Hang on, I need a drink before doing Anderson.
I've got it. We'll go with a tragedy this year. I've even got the title, The Pitiful Elephant King. I take this will be one of those based on a true story types. That's right. I even know how to begin it.
My blessings are curses in disguise. You got made on the last skit listening to the blessings. So I need to give curses then. Because then the curses will be blessings in disguise, right?
Once upon a time, there was a poor elephant forced to eat poisoned food during wartime.
This is delicious. Hi, Ivan. Standing for an elephant, I see. And even now I'm even more confused as to where this place is on the timeline. I mean, sure, we're not seeing this, but...
but it had no effect on him. What's Ivan the Terrible doing in prison? How should I know? Shall we get back to writing? Yes, I guess we should. Damn it, I can't seem to come up with a snappy line.
I love how Anderson has the deepest voice possible.
Then there's Tentacle Bar, Iron Bar. They made a huge splash when they debuted last year.
Iron Bar. Again, I'm so confused about that. The timeline is wonky beyond all forgiveness, because apparently Christmas in the Underworld is canonically one of the last things to happen, because we cannot rayshift after that. So that means after Christmas in the Underworld, it's a full freaking year before the investigators actually make it to Chaldea, which means we just spent a year in Chaldea twiddling our thumbs, hanging out with servants, which is not a bad thing when you really think about it. Because otherwise, if you think about it the other way, and somehow this was all squished in, and Christmas in the Underworld being the very last thing before the Lost Belts, that means you complete Christmas in the Underworld, you've managed to summon Ereshkigal to your Chaldea, and then 2 days later, she's forced into a tiny little suitcase with all the other servants, barely getting to spend any time with you. So I'm going to go with the idea that Epic of Remnant was year 1. At the end of Epic of Remnant was Christmas in the Underworld. And then it was year 2 of the in-between times where literally nothing happens and we let every little micro-singularity go, "Hi, micro-singularity. You can grow into a big old singularity now, you hear?" Anastasia's reactions on Hawaii. That was hilarious, and I feel like it is foreshadowing a future swimsuit Anastasia. And bless myself? Maybe. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But yes, I do feel like we are going to be getting Anastasia in Hawaii in swimsuit before too long. Maybe even this year, since I guess the implications is that it's going to be some sort of test of courage in a forest. So that would be not any swimsuit stuff. That would be more... I mean, they're probably going to still fit swimsuits in, let's be honest, but I feel like that might be more Anastasia, especially if there's an upper cold part of the mountain that Anastasia could be hiding on. And greetings, Nis6411. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. But yes, Iron Bar. I can get Tentacle, but why Iron Bar?
Yes, that's right. Katsushika Hokusai made it. If I had a bet, I would put my money on her releasing the winning entry. The only downside is her work is so good that it tends to not catch on with the general public. Although I heard a rumor that Hokusai has gone missing. I hope she's alright.
And thank you, Nis6411, for the follow. It is greatly appreciated. And you're cursing me, Infinity. No! I'm still already suffering under the curse you gave me last year. Remember, it was 1 year of EX Blessing, followed by 1 year of EX Curse. I think that was what it was. Do I watch Kamen Rider? I have not. I've heard a lot of things, and that there's a lot of different Kamen Rider shows, isn't there? Or at least a lot of them that are sort of in that genre. So I don't know if there's a good place to start with it.
Next club is called the 1001 Night Offerings Collective. I heard the cast of storytelling comes up with the stories, and Nitocris turns them into manga. They've been around for a long time, even before Nitocris joined them. And I hear they've got a number of hardcore fans who can't wait to see what happens next.
Who am I gonna pull this Summer 3? I'm going for Summer BB, and I am in talks with somebody else into doing a roll-off stream, so, you know, hopefully those talks go through well.
Okay, I'm done with this episode. Lord Medjed, you handle the inking.
It was supposed to be, but Infinity kept blessing you anyways. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. No, Infinity, not the curse!
Do you think we can take a break soon? I'm worried about dying from overwork. Don't be ridiculous. We still have tons of stories left to cover. Oh, Lord Medjed, I'm afraid you're filling on the outside lines. Would you mind doing it over? Thanks. Also, Nitocris, if you don't stand up soon, you're going to die from deep vein thrombosis.
Yes, deep vein thrombosis is a very, very serious thing. Do not remain seated for long periods of time unless you cannot avoid such a thing. That is my advice.
Alright, I got it. Ooh, that does feel better. I still don't understand why she's asking Lord Medjed for help, but it's probably best I keep that to myself. Besides, it's rather amusing to see her like this.
So they have a friendship. Interesting. You have a special skill and prep for me? Oh boy, oh boy.
And then there's the club that's been around forever. Osakabe Hime and Kiyohime's Princess.
Princess.
Yes. I'm churning out pages like there's no tomorrow. Agria, thanks, Genie. That story you showed me has seriously done wonders for my motivation. Why are you so uninspired before, anyway? Our club name.
Kamen Rider Seba. Okay, that looks actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty darn awesome. It's definitely got the Power Rangers-esque feel to it as well. Which I know it's not Power Rangers in Japan, it's something else. So... excuse me.
Our club name? What's wrong with our club name? It's been ages since we went with Princess, since we both have princess characters in our name.
You know, that's a... good lord. They do both have princess in their name. I know very, very, very limited amounts of Japanese, but I know Hime is a princess. Huh. I never made that connection. What does... Okay, now I need to know. Kyo meaning. So, Kyo means clean, exercise, pure, purify. So, Kyo is purity. Okay. So, Kyohime is the pure princess. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about what Osaka Hime's name will mean now, because when I look at Kyohime, I don't see pure at all. What's up, Infinity? And it's embarrassing to call ourselves that now that all the actual European princesses are popping up left, right, and center. You think? I mean, when you get right down to it, we're not actually princesses at all. We're barely even royalty. It's just the angelized word? Okay. Whew, I was worried there that Kyohime was the pure princess, and that doesn't make sense. Oh, I don't agree with that. I'm a princess because I feel like one. That's all I need. Must be nice being you. Please don't flatter me. You're gonna make me blush. I was just being sarcastic. Anyway, we still have half the book left to complete. Why don't we make a high school romance story between Master and me? No, sir. You have to tread more carefully when dealing with real people. Besides, that sort of thing is a textbook example of a slippery slope. Not all you want. No means no. Yes, no high school romance story between Kyohime and I. No high school romance story. That's from Mashu and I. These are just the ones I know about. I'm sure there are others working to creating works in all sorts of genres. You might find some of them in it if you explore more of Luluhawa. Just attending Servant Fest is a lot of fun in its own right. There's nothing quite like presenting a book you made with your own hands. Alright. As a ruler, I can't let this foreigner that showed up last night run around doing whatever she pleases. Never mind that. I'm an archer now. Thanks to my swimsuit change and my spirit origin. Anyway, once I find her, I'm gonna beat her black and... No. Defeat her once for all. Yeah, that's it. Get it now, Soul. This is the real Jean. A cold-blooded killer masquerading as a paragon of love. That is not true. I only practice self-defense. And artillery cannons. Let's not forget, Jean loves cannons. That's a historical fact there. By which you mean the best defense is a strong offense, right?
Well, yes. Isn't that normal in war?
Bloodthirsty. Why is Jalter the Berserker and Jean the Archer class again? Something tells me Jean would suit the Berserker class a little bit more.
Told ya.
Yeah, you know, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with them being sisters. They are sisters.
We're sisters and we love each other.
You shut your mouth.
As for me, I'm planning to draw a dolphin love story.
A dolphin loves... That just sounds very, very weird. And greetings, poggers. Greetings. Howdy things. His forms are based on the element animal fairy tales. Oh, so it's all one character. I thought it was multiple characters. That's why I was getting more of a Power Ranger vibe. But if it's just one character with different form changes, okay. Okay, so that's why he sort of has fire and the sort of animalistic style armor. Okay, I can see it now. Now that you mention it, I can definitely see it. I can even see the lightning sort of bolts on the yellow one. Okay. Maxing your comma, got her 2 tickets. Hey, nicely done on the comma. Nicely done. Send me some of that comma luck when she eventually comes to NA, because I need comma. I need all the Sakura faces. But yes, Dolphin Love Story. That's certainly unique.
I can't wait to see your book when you finish, Halter. Make sure you save me a copy. Fine. When you're done reading my book, you won't know what hit you. Great, I can't wait.
Just when you think there's hope for these two, you realize how incredibly different they are.
True, they remind me of my brother and Lady Masako.
Okay, Tomomo Cat. Say, I haven't seen that man in red lately. Where'd he get to? I figured he'd be here cooking up a storm in the kitchen.
If you're looking for the handsome guy in the red coat, I think that Drama Queen and Tamomo Alter, normal Tamomo, took him away.
Why would Nero and Tamamo take Emiya? See, those are two of the servants that I would think would have the least chance to try and run off with Emiya. Because they both have Hakuno. Interesting.
Something about starting up an extra club, I think? I wasn't paying much attention.
Ah, extra club. Yep, I just had to click one more line and I would get there, didn't I? I was one line off from getting the reference. Okay, I get it now. I get it. So, they just need Gil to make it a CCC extra club. Well, because he's abducted now.
Indeed he is. I am told they mean to form a club and publish a book under the name Moonside, etc.
Huh? Well, I guess they'll pull something together as long as he's around.
I'm not so sure. After all, a book is nothing if not an expression of art.
That's a fair point.
Oh yeah, that shorty in red does have some pretty awful taste. What'd you call that genre again? Gorefest? Splatterhouse?
I think you're referring to grotesque. I have heard it originated as a deviation from Goda, which means cave. Though, of course, its meaning has changed significantly over time. At any rate, as long as Tamomo and Emmy are there, I'm sure they'll keep things from going too off the rails.
Oh, now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure Elizabeth joined them too.
And there goes the neighborhood. Oh man. Poor Emiya and Tamomo. They're gonna suffer. They're gonna suffer from the constant singing battles. Okay, great. As long as we throw something together something at least halfway decent, we ought to at least avoid coming in last.
That still makes it sound like we'll be finishing near the bottom.
I can never get... I really need to pick a voice for Shelter and then stick with the voice. Okay. So, we're not quite in the free roam stage yet. We are 2 missions off before we're in the free looping stage. It looks like. So, what we need to do, pardon the yawn, is we need to start farming points. So, we're going to start with motivation points, since that is the one I am currently on. Motivation points drop from the airport, Shoal, which I do not have unlocked yet, it looks like, and Kawawa. I don't have Shoal unlocked. That must be one of the Part 2 ones. So that means Hawawa, which is Archer class. However, that does drop the fluffy currency, but I did read that it's more important to worry about influence, or rather the one things rather than currency. So, given that, I also, before I forget, I need to set up my support setup to actually have CEs on everybody. Because right now, my support setup is not doing me any favors, I imagine. We'll throw this one on Caskill. And then it wants Archer, Zerker, and Extra. The 3-star CE it also wants on Archer, but I think this will be fine for now. Last year, Kama didn't come home, so you used 2 tickets. Now you're glad she's finally home, so you can use Her with your Yanguifi. Nice. Foxy Lady would be better on cast skill? Did I put the wrong CE on cast skill? Yes, I put the complete wrong CE on cast skill. That's my bad. It says the Oi NP is supposed to be on cast skill, it looks like. Not rolling yet. I'm waiting for the Summer BB banner to show up. I am in the works of possibly doing a roll-off against somebody for a little bit of it. That, and I want Summer BB, Summer Mave, and XX more than any of the others. Right, the Assassin node. You did. That you did. That you did. Okay, I can probably take it off of MASH for now, and MASH can just have this one. That'll be good for the time being, I think. Alright, now we scroll back down, 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 down. Alright, so we're focusing on the basic influence for now. I think. Actually, no, I was about to say. So, through motivation, we have gotten one of the water shines, which is motivation. However, the motivation thing has given us Foxy Lady CEs, which is good for imagination. Imagination is the orange. So that would be Waikiki Street. That would be BB Bucks as well, it looks like. It's that, or if we want to maintain the basic currency, we could go to Kukani Kolo. This has imagination, Gilbucks, and it's all berserkers. Yeah, I think this will be the node for the time being, perhaps. Hype for 5th anniversary, it's so close. More bronze servants, please, Lightworks. 63 accounts have just been banned after the update. Oof! How do you get... How... Legitimately curious question here. How do you get banned in Fate Grand Order? Like, you have to somehow be scamming them of money. That's the only legitimate reason I could think of for getting banned. But we're gonna do this Zerker node for now. And we want to change the filter to include Foxy Lady. Yeah. And then we go to mix. And I want to... And it says to focus on influence and stuff, so I should do that first. This year and until next July. And until July next year. Yes. Dun dun. Dun dun. And actually, I'm gonna... I don't need a max limit broken. I'm gonna turn off the Gilbucks. Because again, it says to, it says certain motivations, so... Display all. There we go, that increased! Good lord, that increases the amount of people I've got available. Characters in the background are Common Rider. I guess as much. What other elements do they stand for? Half my summons infinity, no! For JP is where your friend from another part of the world is buying sync courts cheap and getting your account back. Ah, okay, okay, I see. Okay, I get it. I get it. So that's a bannable thing. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yes, indeed, that was you. And I keep my promises. I will utilize your caster Gilgamesh Shonen. So beyond cast skill, we'll throw in Arash. And then the back line... So the rest are going to be servants that give me motivation. So event bonuses. If she's got a CE on her, I will. That's happened to a That's what happened to a famous whale before. Oof. You know, that would honest to goodness suck to lose everything and as a whale as well. That would suck so bad. And then the rest should be good. We will throw Foxy Lady on a couple of people though. And we'll keep the +1. Should I keep the cut +1? Now let's work on imagination, or motivation, whatever it is. You'll curse me even harder? No! You worked hard for the costume? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But you deserve it for cheating the system. Yeah. You know, it's just a shame that, like, you can't buy people gifts. Like, I can't buy a British person. That's why the giveaways can be so painful sometimes, you know? Just because I can't do giveaways for people that can't take American currency for their things. Just because, you know, they don't accept it. You can't exchange... You can't buy, an Apple gift card with American currency that will be used in, say, Europe or anything. It's weird. They need to just come with a universal online currency. I mean, the internet's full of bits, and coins are a big thing. But worry not, Infinity. I will utilize your maid should she appear. Sadly, I don't think your cast skill is going to get use immediately here, Velvet, but he will be used, worry not. It's just the first ones are always only 2 waves, and, well, they're not really challenging waves, let's just say. Hey! It's him! What's his face? Oh, what's his name? What's this guy's... What is this guy's name? I can't remember. I know he's got an axe. He's got an axe of some sort. His axe is red. Almost like blood. Oh, the Kamen Rider uses books to transform. That's a unique... From what I know, it's usually a gadget to transform, so a book transformation is a bit unique. When is this, Oh, September. I answer my own question by looking at things. MASH CE for 5th anniversary is a beautiful work of art. Oh, I've seen the MASH CE. It is gorgeous. I love Mashu. Yes, I do. I love Mashu. How about you? Oh, I just popped my neck real nicely there. Night of the 2nd day. Loop 1. Oh, it even keeps track of your loop counts. That's... Why do I feel like they keep track of your loop counts so that they can make it a competition between who is able to do it in the least number of loops? I mean, the obvious answer to that is some sort of god tier luck person who has maximum broken of the influence CEs on every single servant, has max leveled for all of for Jarcher, Jalter Zerker, and Summer BB, as well as the backlines being the plus percentages. So it's possible, it's just very rare. I didn't notice the new lines. I'm sorry! I don't speak Japanese! But I will listen very, very carefully. I'm waiting, Gil. Hit me with some new lines. He's not saying anything. Pardon the yawn. Good gracious. It's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I shouldn't be this tired. But I am. Why? Why am I sleepy? But Infinity, if you could be so kind as to not curse, not curse. He's got some new animations, that's awesome. I like that his tablet's been changed up into a tablet. Gil really got with the 21st century. You use him a whole bunch. Yeah, if anybody would notice a change in Gilgamesh's lines, it would be his #1 fan. Not saying that I wouldn't notice, but it would be less likely for me to. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Here's the opening music. I will be sure to check that out after the stream, just because I don't want to get copyright flagged during it. 42 quartz and counting for the 5th anniversary. Maybe we'll give us 250 like last time, or maybe 500 for the 5th anniversary. Oh, because of the whole things. Yeah, because it was a lot of quartz for the 3rd anniversary because of the login stuff. Why did the 4th anniversary? Why did the 4th anniversary get a bunch of quartz, and how? Isn't the 4th anniversary the one where they Oh no, wait. 4th anniversary was the retroactive quartz for interludes and rank up quests, right? That's what the 4th anniversary was. That's when they did that. That and material rewards for completing each singularity. Am I right on that? As well as the 11 spins. I think that's everything that the 4th anniversary had big time-wise. I think. See, I is curious as to what the 5th anniversary will be. Love his line when he gets hit with an MP because of a game. You literally watch the stream. More story. But I don't plan on letting Cass Gil ever get hit by an NP. So if he gets hit by an NP, that means he will scold me. And if he scolds me, then I will be in dire straits. This should be fine. Probably not the best setup, but it is what it is. Saber's VA was trying to hit something with balls. Hang on. I need to rub moisture from my eyes because I'm blinking too heavily here. Oh. Ah, she knocked over. Oh, that's how that happened. Okay. I get it now. That's why we got so much. But will that happen for NA? Also, Poggers, try to keep, like, big story spoilers. Try not to announce them because I try to keep myself as spoil-free as possible. It's no issues. I do know about Muramasa being in the Lost Belts because, well, it's a meme. in the FGO subreddit, which I often visit, that Muramasa's gonna be the next servant added. And I guess he had some kind of showcase in Olympus or whatever. So people were speculating, oh, he's totally, because of his thing in Olympus, he's going to be the next year's anniversary servant or whatever. So I do know Muramasa shows up in Olympus, and I figure he's probably going to show up later, but I try to keep myself as spoil-free as possible. Anytime a new story chapter gets released, I have to stay away from the Reddit for like a good week in order to try and avoid as much spoilers as possible. So I know very little. I know next to nothing about the next Lost Belt. The 4th Lost Belt, I know the king is Arjuna Altar. And, I think there's something about the Moon Cell as well. The 5th Lost Belt is clearly split into 2. There's no avoiding that. Because of Orion memes, that was kind of inevitable to find out about Orion being Grand Archer. And then the second part of it, I learned that, Muramasa was there. That's literally all I know. That's all I know of the upcoming Lost Belts here. Oh, and I guess that in one of them, Spartacus is going to fly? Or something? Or actually, no, we'll get to see how Spartacus flies, because I said that, I made a joke because of the best line in the Apocrypha event was Spartacus going cockle-doodle-doo. I said that I wanted to see him fly, and I was told that we will see him fly in a future Lost Belt. Oh, did you not know that, Velvet? Good lord, I'm spoiling something that I don't even know! No! I've joined the wrong side. Instead of trying to avoid spoilers, I've given them. Strike me down with lightning! I said strike me down with lightning!
You wanna know how to make a Doujin? You really sign up for Servant Fest without knowing that? Huh, let's say they're really brave or really reckless. Reminds me of bad last year's Halloween got. But that's okay with me. I have, like, a little recklessness. Alright, as a fellow anti-hero of sorts, I'll offer you a word of advice. I don't know what sort of story you're looking to draw, but you can't just go right to the printer with a draft. First, you need to actually make an appointment to see the printer.
Gil time. Gil. Gilgamesh the... I'm trying... I want to. I really want to. I don't know how many of you know about Bill Nye the Science Guy and his old TV show. I want to try and think of some sort of thing to go with Gilgamesh. Because it goes Gil. I can't think of a good way to sort of piece it all together, though. I've been trying to do that for a while now, too. Hey, Larvitar, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. How be things?
You've already seen this a bit already, so let's just go ahead and hit the old skip button, shall we?
Larvae raid, Larvitar. Gil Nye the Golden Guy. Hey, that works out pretty nicely. But, thank you. I'm 50-50 on how you like your pools from the gacha. Oh boy, how'd your gacha pools go, Larvitar? How'd they go? And again, this is adorable.
Oh crap, I just remembered. Guys, hold up. What is it, Alter? We were just heading to the printer now. Did you forget something? Remember how we couldn't find the owner there last time? I really doubt it'll be any different now. We'll have better luck of finding him if we split up and search the city. Alright, we never did meet him, did we?
Had 60 quartz and a ticket. First you got Assassin Ushi, another assassin, you got Assassin Nito, and then you got a 5-star spoop. Hey! 5-star spoops. Oh no! Nitime Blegas, the assassin spooks strike again. Hey, at least was it a rainbow was it a rainbow sparkles spook is the question. And then Pugger said the F-bow QP can't max my baby girl, comma. Oh, rip Poggers. Rip, you can't max, comma. Give it time, man, give it time. Maybe Summer 5 will be QP heavy like Summer 4 was. Twas a rainbow spook. Ooh. I feel you, Larvitar. I feel ya. I too have been rainbow spooked by an assassin. I too broke when I had that rainbow spook. Even though she is a Dotaru. Curse you, Jack! You ruined my chances of NP2 King Hassan!
Alright, why don't we try talking to the other servants who are in the clubs on their own? They might be able to point us in the right direction. Okay, sounds good.
If it was Jack, you'd be happy, but no, another assassin you don't want. Now I've got for almost 2 teams of them now, You must be assassin bait. So Larvitar, that either means that that somebody has put a very, very high bounty on your head without you knowing, and they want you either dead or alive, and they're hiring all these assassins to get to you. That, or maybe you're the reincarnation or the descendant of a great assassin, the head of an assassin order perhaps, whose other descendants also headed an assassin order, and your destiny will be to awaken your latent powers through trips down memory lane, living through your past ancestors' lives, and becoming the next great assassin. Either of those possibilities could be yours, if the price is right. And Zerkers as well? Oh, where's Akabara? I feel like just having this image on screen is going to summon Akabara. Whoa! Thank you, Larvitar, for the Twitch Prime sub. That is amazingly awesome of you, man. Thank you very much for that. You're collecting these now. Ah, I see. Makes sense, but thank you for the sub. Thank you very kindly for it. How many is it? I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 15 points for... It's 15. Yeah, it's 15 sub points in order to get a new emote. So, I'm 12 sub points off from getting another emote, guys. Because that's going to be a long time to happen, unfortunately. Yes, have the Mashu giving a thumbs up. Yes, Eggplant. Eggplant approves. You regret this? No! Why do you regret it? Why? It's precious Mashu, though. Let's get started with that servant who's skipping down the street. I don't think that would be good. I don't think that would be a very good use of your time. Huh? Why? If he ever... Yeah, he's not... You don't stand Eggplant? No! You at least max extended photo? Hey, that's pretty good, Poggers. Now you just need to max gold info her. But I stand Eggplant. I stand her. She is precious. She is best Kohai. Although I'm still not sure what my next sub emote is going to be if I ever get to it. I'm in a debate between Melt and Aresh. But I cannot decide which one of those two I should be. I cannot decide. Granted, if I could make text legible, then my first emote would not have been Mashu giving a thumbs up. It would have been an old reference back at the very beginning of time itself, when I first started streaming, when I kept getting told to take a seat, senpai. Yes, there is technically tier 2 and tier 3 slots are very technically available as emotes, but I very much doubt anybody is going to drop me a tier 2 or tier 3 sub. So, you know, I don't know. That, and if I do have anything for tier 2 and tier 3 strubs, then you never know. Fair enough. I kind of also want to do like a costume. Subs or strubs are confirmed. I want to do sort of like a costume for them, since we have basic melt, but we also have Leviathan as well. So I want one of them to be melt, but one of them Leviathan melt. So then Mash, and one of them Mash wearing a hoodie of sorts. A Resh, and a Resh wearing a hoodie of some sorts, you know? I gotta judge these things. I've got to judge. Welcome back, Infinity. Welcome back. Yes, Rebellet, take a seat, Senpai. The oldest of references on my channel. So old as time.
Oh, is someone here? Aloha! What can this man of the sea do for you tonight?
Oh, Shelter. Shelter hurt herself in confusion.
Man of the sea? What else would you call a sailor? Oh, whatever. You wouldn't happen to know where we can find the owner of the printing place, would you? No clue. Why am I not surprised? But I do know a couple of big shots, and is that what any company owner would be? I suppose that's true. Dion and I went to get a job with them, but...
Been slacking on the seating. Yes, maybe just a little bit. You've been slacking on having me take a seat. Maybe a bit. But Arashkagul and Melt are in the contentions for the next 2 sub-emote slots. The current... I got 1 bit slot, which Akabara earned, and is the, is Astolfo's face. Akabara has earned that. And then the next bit slot is going to be Salter. Soon your emote slots will be finished. Congrats on that. JP made the game speed even faster. Are you kidding? How fast can they go? How fast can JP make themselves? How fast? Fast. Got to step on the gas. Damn! That's a lot of Larvitar. How do you have 4? Is one of them a bits one, actually? Out of quick curiosity? 2 tier 1s. Oh. Damn. Very nice. Very, very nice, Larvitar. Congratulations. You are the more successful streamer than me, so... that makes you my senpai, technically. Oh, you have a generous friend. I was gonna say, that makes you my senpai, technically, so I should probably take your advice and make some tier 2 and tier 3 subs, shouldn't I? And excited to hear noises.
What do you think, boss?
Now start and end a fight is slow. Indeed I do.
I already know all I need to, thanks to my clairvoyance. You are a walking trouble factory. If I were to hire you, I would have nothing to gain and everything to lose. I have no need for a talking stick of dynamite apt to light its own fuse. But you, capable-looking maid, are a different story. You should make a perfect bodyguard.
Oh, Dion. Oh, Gil. They made those bits faster. Good gracious. It's one step closer. One step closer to Rio's dream of the NP skip button, or even the battle skip button. They're slowly inching towards that. Very slowly.
Thank you, sir. I promise I will serve you faithfully. Sorry, Astolfo. Nothing I can do.
A maid bodyguard in Dion. Can you believe that? Why is Soldier on the bits emote? Because that's what you said. You said I would get the bits emotes quicker than I would the sub emotes, so throw Soldier on a bits emote. Remember, Infinity? Because I'm more likely to get $20 in donations from bits than I am 15 consecutive subscribers at once. No. But poor Astolfo. I fear if I say the other thing, Akabara will hunt me down.
I can hear your sarcasm. There was no sarcasm! So thanks for that. I'm now homeless and jobless in Luluhawa. Good thing I'm an expert camper. Hey, I'm still trying to find a job, so it's not like I'm a total loser. So where can we find this big shot? At this time of night, probably at the hotel. Oh yeah, he runs the hotel too. Did I mention that? The hotel. Does this mean we've got to go back to where we started? Oh, this sucks. Thanks, Astolfo. No problemo. Wait, where was I going again? Come on, let's get going already. But no, Infinity. Remember, you said it was more likely that you would be able to donate $20 worth of bits at some point than it was that I would get 15 subscribers at the same time and thus unlock the second tier. I better give you a reason to sub? Supporting me? Welcome back. May I ask if there's a problem? You didn't see that? You only needed a minimum of 3? See... Okay, so... I'm going... 3 tier 3s. Oh, 3... Gotcha. I know I'm old! I'm an old geezer. We've established this. But I'm trying to find... Where is it here that is the emotes? Channel trailer. I should probably do that sometime. Emotes, not moderate. Affiliate, that's right. So if I go to emote settings, I have 1 tier 1, 1 tier 2, 1 tier 3, and at 15 subscriber points, I get an extra emote slot. Yeah. It's sadness. Desire sensor just... I just realized this run I've had 100% servant gain rate and 0% of someone you want. Desire sensor. Ah, yes. The desire sensor. A most dangerous thing. But I mean... Infinity. If you're saying that a tier 2 sub being Salter would get you to cheer as tier true, then I might just make a Salter tier 2 subscription. I might just do that. I bit my tongue again. Gosh darn it, I keep biting my tongue lately. May I ask if there's a problem? Is this hotel's owner here? Oh yes, he just returned not too long ago. Desire Sensor and RNG Lord. Oh god. The most unholy of combinations. The most unholy. If you want you to eat cardboard for the month. No. That's not necessary. Infinity, I'm legitimately curious here. Legitimately curious here. How much does 2,000 bits cost compared to subscribing to me? Legitimate question here. I believe you'll find him out on the beach if you wish to speak to him. Although... Alright, let's move. Oh boy. Hopefully that will work out. You just decided not to bother because it caused too much of a pain in the ass, didn't you? Of course not. I simply have many more things I need to attend to first, given my duties as hotel manager. Speaking of which, I need you to be a little bit more polite to our guests. 2k bits equals a tier 3 sub, give or take like £1. Having sub is just a plus. Okay. Amazon Prime is a very good service. I will admit that. Amazon Prime is very good. Out of curiosity, because I have heard it, is there ways to get free bits? I don't think all of the money from bits. I know for subscriptions, it's like 50% of the earnings go to the streamer. But I think that bit-wise... Actually, no, I think it is 100% of bits go to the streamer. Never mind me, what happened to the new porter you were supposed to hire? Oh yes, I believe he should be arriving here any moment. I am here about that job posting. Oh, Astolfo. You get the right the hell out.
What'd I do? Poor Stolfo. It's like 50% wants to be money. Yeah. That's kind of why, even though it's probably never going to happen, I am going to keep with bits rather than, like, set up some sort of donation thing. Just because, again, I am legitimately, despite me ranting and raving about it for the past little bit, I'm not in this for any, like, monetary purposes here. It's for all of you guys that I do this. The money is just, like, all the money I earned from the first paycheck I got went back into the streaming quality. That's why I've got this custom thing, because I purchased Adobe Photoshop. So, yeah. All of the money I get from streaming goes right back into streaming.
That must be the owner over there. Seems that way, especially since that Dion person's there. Looks like there's someone else too. Maybe she's his secretary or something. Okay, show of hands. Who else here thinks they've seen that mop of blonde hair on the owner guy's head before?
Show your hands if you've seen the mop of blonde head.
Yes, I certainly have.
You just gotta hope he's willing to hear us out. As I thought, I have no recollection whatsoever. And if I look at this paradisical ocean that is not enough to stir my memory, that must mean I'm not, in fact, a man of the sea.
Oh yes, I'm sure it does. Now, if you could just sign these papers for me, please. Hold it right there. As a second Secretary of Staff, I cannot overlook this. This investment opportunity is preposterous. But just think of the profit. Once you buy out the entire floor of a famous hotel, you can use it as a summer home once a year. And the rest of the time, you can rent it back to me, to the hotel, for a safe, secure, low-risk ROI. Yes, I'm sure the risk is very low for you. Especially since this has you covering 1% of the investment cost, and the boss covering the other 99%. If that weren't bad enough, it has you as the primary beneficiary.
Very well, very well. Request granted. There you go, signed and sealed.
Wait, really? Don't you want to think it over at least a little?
Worry not, my beautiful maid knight. My pool of riches is as boundless as the sea. I could not deplete it in 1,000 lifetimes. It is the privilege, nay, the right of one so rich to see how others spend such wealth. Also, I completely ignored it. Welcome, Destructive. I'm sorry for ignoring you for so long. How be things, how be things? Think of it this way. This will be an excellent opportunity to determine my new business partner's deviousness.
The deviousness? Me? Oh gosh, it's embarrassing to hear you just come out and say it.
At any rate, my identity crisis comes first and foremost. And until I know who I am, nothing else matters.
Excuse me.
And there is that Summer Caskill.
Who are you? I'm a man of wealth who lost his memory due to reasons. For the moment, you may call me Gorgeous P.
Gorgeous P. Yeah, you had to lose your memory because I'm pretty sure that he would not stand for BB.
I'm just another filthy rich billionaire, the sort you find in about any old place.
But that's the thing, though, Destructive. Gilgamesh will never run out. All the money in the world truly belongs to him. He literally just needs to walk into a casino, pull any slot machine one time, and he wins the grand jackpot. Why can't I have that kind of luck? Good old CCC reference. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Although, you know, now that I think about it, Gilgamesh, while if he played FGO, he would literally be the only person in the entirety of the game to probably never see a bronze or silver card. Because think about it, his luck is so extreme that he only gets the best of the best. So that means that somehow, some way, all of his rolls, not a single silver card, and all of his friend points things would literally just be Angry Mango until they release the higher rarity of the experience things, and then it will literally only be those. But see, he can't be because he literally cannot get anything bronze or lower or silver.
I do not believe it would have any association with ordinary tourists like yourselves. Oh, come on, it's as plain as the hair on your head that you're Gilgamesh. Silence! Hold your tongue, rat man. I will permit no one else to restore my memories. No one. I and I alone will do that. So you are to remain silent regardless of what you may know. Is that clear?
Yeah, whatever you say. We're just commoners after all. Who are we to object? I don't give a rip about your memories. I just want to know if you own the local printer.
Hey, Queen of Sheba. Hello. How is Romani's wife doing? That is why I'm never going to waifu the Queen of Sheba, because she is already Romani's and technically probably Mash's stepmom, so you know that might be a little bit weird if I were to try.
Oh yes, that he does. Gorgeous Printing Ink is ready and waiting to turn your final draft into professional publication the day of the con, 5 minutes before the con begins, or even night after the con doors open.
Sheba, the gold digger of the game. Romani had 700 wives. He's away. It's free real estate. She is still Mash's stepmom in my mind, so I cannot introduce a bad family dynamic to Mashu. I cannot. After all, if I were to do something like that, then I would be no better than Lancelot. And she hates Lancelot, you know? And yes, BB is hated by Gil because of the sheer fuckery she did to him in CCC. She made Gilgamesh think that BB was Seba. Go with that. And Gil paid her compliments as well, while he thought she was Seba. So, you know, not only did she mess with Gilgamesh's mind, but she also made him embarrass himself.
Alright, I haven't introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Mula, Mr. P's mysterious yet beautiful secretary.
Yeah, you have money on the brain. Yeah, I'm never gonna do that though, Destructive. I can't. I would never cheat on her with her adoptive mom.
I wouldn't say that. It might be true, but I wouldn't say it. Alright, so I can kind of understand the same day printing before the con opens, but how do you offer to print after the con's already begun? It's simple. We send our printer into void space, invert cause and effect, and finish the printing the moment you finish your final draft. That way, once you're ready to send out to the printer, you don't even have to. It's our new landmark printing service.
That's actually very clever. But wait. Hang on. I see a flaw in that logic there, Queen of Sheba. If you were to send the print back in time, then technically you would have never gotten paid for doing the printing. So you're losing money by taking the time and energy to send the print into void space and then back in time. Queen of Sheba, that, while amazing, is terrible business sense. Counterpoint magic. You got me there, Larvitar.
Amnesia or no, there is nothing my money and I cannot do. However, there are, of course, some conditions that must be met in order to use this extra special service.
Conditions? Like, what, like pay a metric shit ton of BB bucks or something?
Payment is a given. I'm running on a business, not a charity. Before we make a deal, you must prove you are trustworthy. By risking your lives. Now prepare yourselves up-and-coming club members.
Got it.
Good, I'm glad we understand one another. Now let our battle begin.
Huh? Why do we have to fight?
Why, you say? Because that is what servants do when they encounter each other, of course.
I apologize on behalf of my employer. But you must understand, printing a book on the day of the con is a fairly difficult endeavor for us. It's not simply a matter of being able to afford it. We want to print books into which creators have poured their hearts and souls. That is why we want you to show us how strong your resolve is. Are you prepared to do that?
What do you think?
We accept. We're gonna have to negotiate with the printer eventually anyway. So let's show them just how serious we are about this. Bring it, you board.
I can't pronounce this. What is it? I've heard this before, but I can't remember. Bourgeois? I think that's what it is. Bourgeois? Punks. And Gil, we trust some banknotes in Hawaii. Imagine seeing Gil only at his worst written self and ignoring everything good he's done. I mean, Gil has gotten better. He has gotten better. I thought it was like Borg. Oh, I can't remember. I honestly could not tell you what it is, the proper pronunciation. Bourgeois. Bourgeois! That's it. And yeah, I did see that. I haven't seen much. Well, I've seen a fair bit, but I did see that you can set it so it randomizes what sprite and what art appears on the servants that your friends can summon. It's not, or not the servants, it's your support servants. That's right. You can randomize that, I want to say. Right? Or is it just all of them? The birds work for them. Is that a reference to something I'm not realizing off the very top of my head? Bye, Roche. Bourgeois is the French for middle class. Is it a swallow? Sasaki Kojiro. That just happened, right? That was an NP with absolutely no sound, right? Has anybody else had that glitch recently? Because that was weird. Okay, okay, whew. Nero got muted. Oh, that just makes it even more ironic that it was Nero that got muted. Okay, I legitimately thought my phone might be messing up there. Thank God it's the game and not my phone. Whew. Because, I mean, I am running a little bit of an older phone model. It is the iPhone SE, which is like the original SE. Not the new SE, dang it. Old. The first generation iPhone SE was released in 2016. So yeah, my phone's about 4 years old, but... I thought that fighting you might help me remember something, since you lot seem vaguely familiar, but it would seem not. Well, no matter, it was an enjoyable warm-up, nonetheless. Very well, I now understand just how dedicated you are to your work. It does seem the key creative figure among you is still harboring some delusions, but that is no less a valid creative method than others. So, suffer for your art. Fight for your art. Mongrels, though you may be, no doubt you can still produce something beautiful if you master what talents you have. I hereby grant you permission to make use of my printing facilities. Guess it's EX class now? Infinity. You say that. But the thing is, Infinity, is you... That's the wrong deck. You, Infinity, you... I think it was this one. Hang on. want to make a joke here. Is it this one? No. Give me a moment. I just need to find where I... Yeah, the moment's passed. I was gonna flip over a mirror force. Damn it! Dang it! No! The moment has passed and now the curse has affected me. No! I was going to flip mirror force upon you, Infinity.
Now, Dion, let us be on our way. Today we're having dinner at the Ritz Penthouse.
That's why you have an Uno reverse card on hand at all times. But that's the thing, though. You can Uno reverse an Uno reverse card. Right? Or is that only the online version of Uno that I've been watching plenty of people play?
Very well, what is it? What does the P stand for? Dunderhead, what else would it possibly stand for? It stands for President, the most important person in all of Luluhawa.
Okay, let's get going, Mr. President. Oh, by the way, I have another proposition for a new factory I was hoping you could take a look at.
Very well, build it. Just make sure to produce a special line of product just for me.
Yay! Oh no, not another scam. Get back here, you. Excuse me, everyone, but I need to get going. Good luck with your Doujin.
You know, I'm still, admittedly, and this is just because I'm a little bit of a degenerate, I'm still not used to them being called Doujins. When I think Doujins, I think something else entirely. Is that bad of me? Alright, I think that we are in free mode now. You're willing to shorten the curse campaign from 2 years to 1 year if I use Mado. Who's Mado, though, Infinity? Who's Mado? My Mado? Because I will use my Mado if I need to. I will gladly use my Mado. But your Mado is going to be a hard... Do you have Foxy Lady as your CE, Infinity? Do you? Yes, I think of numbers, Larvitar. I don't know numbers too well, though. F Sheba figuratively. No, I think Sheba's fine. I think that Sheba is fine. After all, if Romani wasn't a thing, then it would be Sheba with Gilgamesh. Infinity, it's because I need the motivation. That's why it's not a bad CE, man. You need the motivation and stuff, you know? It'll make her more important. It'll boost her 10% thing up to a 40% increase. You know? That will make her more likely to be used. Use it or 2 years of cursing. Alright. Fine. Fine, Infinity. I don't want to be cursed. I don't. I'm making this fuss on this. You've chosen death. 177013. Use your waiver. Should you show up on the list, I will be sure to use your waiver. Oh no. Getting out the deer daggers. What are the deers? They're not for me, are they, Velvet? Wait. Am I in a catch-22? Am I in a catch-22 of, Velvet stabbing me with daggers if I don't use her Gil, and Infinity cursing me with bad rolls if I don't use his Molter? But I can't use two friend servants at once! Crossing my eyes! I don't know what I said! What did I say? What did I say? I'm a dum-dum, remember? I'm not all here, so please don't hold what I said against me. You know exactly what was Goodle just then. Yeah, I don't like it, but after the Google search, I didn't need to look further beyond the first couple of results to know what those numbers lead to. And even though I've never seen JoJo, yes, I definitely prefer that ending compared to the ordinary one. I'm not saying it because of them spending time together. That's not why I said it. Let me explain. I'm saying it that way because if they were together, then, hang on, give me a moment to get a drink here and articulate my thoughts into words. Okay, so I feel that Queen of Sheba would actually be a potentially good foil for Gilgamesh. Because Gilgamesh is, as evidenced, loaded beyond all loaded. He has all the money. So that means he could cater to the Queen of Sheba's every little whim insofar as, you know, monetary purchases and stuff like that. That would in turn give Gilgamesh a more positive image, and that might make him actually think about... Well, here's the thing. It would start off as that, but as Gilgamesh starts to, as they spend more time together, Gilgamesh will take more of an interest into what his money is actually being used for. Especially if it's Caster Gilgamesh, because let's be honest here, Caster Gilgamesh can only stay away from work for so long. So eventually Casgil would be interested in seeing exactly what this monetary investment is going towards. He would take an interest in the business side of things, thus causing him and Sheba to become closer, as he would want to know what is being done with his money, and he would want to make sure that the money is being used wisely. You know? You know? Do you see where I'm going with this? A little bit, at least? At least a little bit here? It'd be a long ship. Like, it wouldn't take off until a long period of time in the future. But it's one that could gradually and slowly build up. Plus, let's be honest here, I feel like the Queen of Sheba would relentlessly bully Ishtar. Because while they are both obsessed with money, Ishtar just wants to hoard the money, whereas the Queen of Sheba wants to make the money. So that means that she would mock Ishtar for being so short-sighted that she just needs to hoard as much money as possible and not using her money to make even more money. And that would get Gil's approval, because anybody that mocks Ishtar is good. And that would also get Enkidu's approval, because Enkidu is the biggest proponent of the Bully Ishtar gang. Do you see where I'm going with this? It's a very long, and I will admit, a slightly convoluted string of logic, but it can work. Eh? Is my long and slightly convoluted string of logic a sufficient enough excuse for why the ship could sail? Also bronze. So you'd bully all the gods and goddesses in Fate if you were Ritsuka, but I hear you just want to bully Ishtar. But why would you bully all of them, Destructive? You would bully... Hang on, I'm thinking here. You would bully Hercules. Yeah, you'd bully Anna. You'd bully poor Anna. Wait, no, that's... Yeah, you're going to bully Anna. Hang on. I'm thinking. Also, good lord, what has happened here? There we go. I forgot to press buttons. Here. Oh, I'm dumber than a doorknob. I think that's no. 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 I'm having a brain fart here. So default. Did I just... Okay, I just don't have luck, and nobody with a CE is on my screen right now. Hello, game. This is Soul here. Where the heck is anybody with the friggin' support? Foxy Lady support. Good gracious. How is my support not generating anybody? Not even free people. Okay, I guess, go back to display all. There we go. That was supremely weird. Like, that was just weird. Some people? I don't know. Somebody does, I'm sure. It's sad that there's no foreigner here with it. And no worries, Infinity, no worries. You're just doing what you promised you would do and cursing me. Okay. We'll go with this Dante's then, and then this setup should be fine for now. At least. For now! Bum ba bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. You can't even look at your archer's support list anymore? Why is that? It taunts you. Oh. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I understand. I feel you. Feel you. No, avoid the One-chan beam. Avoid it. Avoid the One-chan beam. Whale thrower. So, in other words, if you've donated a lot to the glory that is FGO, you're part of Jean's NP? That's amazing! Oof. Yeah. Arash. Line up your sights on the Chimera. Fire! Alright, so I've got a list of all the divine servants here. Infinity! Velvet's gone! That's why she hasn't answered! She's not in the chat, at least according to the stream manager users in chat thing. Bye, Nero! Gosh, darn it! I need to pay better attention. So because Velvet's here, you can't napalm me. Have I seen Guru's video on the event? I have not, actually. I've meant to watch it, but I've been streaming fairly often recently, so I haven't had the chance, unfortunately. Bye, Shelter. But, Destructive, so you say you'll bully all the gods in this game. Does that include... Sitanai? Actually, does that mean you would bully Sitanai 3 times as hard as anybody else? That's a question. Oh, shoot. Good gracious. Yawns. Yawns for days. Go, Dantes. Laugh your way through. Train all the gods and goddesses to bully Ishtar, including Ishtar. You're gonna head to sleep now, Infinity? Alright, man. Well, have a good night's rest. I'm pretty sure I've entered the free roam portion of this. And if I have, that means that the next stream will not begin until Friday. So thanks for stopping by, Infinity. Hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next one, man. Just tell her you're a muscly bugger, all those stories must... Oh! Damn! That's a burn. Gosh, Destructive, you are truly destructive. Damn! You get story events based on your points. Okay. So, in other words, when I get points, I'm going to be locked down for a bit. I'll have to be careful then. Any idea what those, 148,000 of them? Yeah? Yeah, when is the next... Oh, there it is. Unlock 200,000. Never mind. That answers that question. I just needed to look inside one of the things and find the answer. And Ishtar can bully herself. Ah, they depend on the day. Oh! I didn't realize that. Okay, so I need to cycle around the... So you don't have to... So you don't have to do the main story stuff, though? So, say I get the 200,000, I don't need to proceed with the main story stuff immediately. I can hold off until, say, Friday. Oh, you get shoehorned into it if it's on the day. Ooh. That's annoying. That's very annoying, actually. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. 200k Night 3 will do that. Unit summon 69, etc. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. What if Destructive? What if somehow, some way, the protagonist ended up becoming a god by the end of FGO? Or having divine attributes, rather. Out of curiosity. Okay, Larvitar. That makes sense. So in other words, I need to try and get to the next boundary relatively quick, since I think it's 200,000, and then hold off. And then take things a little bit slower, and so I can do the 300,000 on Friday. Day 6 is 500,000 of everything. Good gracious. Also, that wasn't pure support, Dantes. You get a MASH command code? I need that command code. I need command codes, people. Oh, I also need to not pop my neck that way anymore today, because that hurt a little bit much. And a little bit more stars. There we go. Oh, by the way, Destructive, are you still here? Because I remember that I was going to give a response to that one thing you posted on the Discord a while ago. but I never got around to it, so if you're here, I can give you my response, or rather, my thoughts on the matter, at least. You wouldn't refer to... That's completely and totally fair. Yeah, so you are asleep. Mash code, damage cut 300. Yep. When I get it, I'm not going to put it on anybody, because that mash code is going to be immortalized in my command codes archives. But, Destructive, with your whole, not wanting to roll for Scotty because of the whole god things and stuff, I definitely do see where you are coming from. And I will freely admit that, you're pretty far behind. Well, you should hopefully catch this, but I will freely admit that back when I was in high school, I held a very, very similar, if not a little bit more of an extreme mindset to that at one point in time. Oh, we got more shelter stuff. Armament of Victory. Yeah, the Star Absorption one is very good. The Crest of Humanity one is potentially good. I have to look into what servants I want to put that on. Because I held similar viewpoints to that, maybe even a little bit more extreme for a time being. I don't know why exactly it is that I sort of mellowed out, I guess would be the best way to put it. But the way I see it is written that you shall have no god other than beside God. That is a given, and I never will. While I say, like, praise the gacha and stuff like that, like, it's all a joke in that sense of word. Might not, oh, it's still not changing. Doesn't matter. It looks good on me. Oh, so you do understand. Good. Where was I? Shelter's Glorious level 70. Nice. Soon. But, basically the way I see it is that it is all fiction. As long as I am serious in my faith, then no matter what I say or do, it's all in jest, it's all in good fun. It's going to always be turning back to him in the end. Always will. And I think a little bit of it that colored my current mindset. I'm not really sure, like, what the greater consensus on it would be. Hang on. 3, 4... Yeah, that would be fine if I take the 50 out. Is, you may grail her. Do it, Lavatar. Complete your training. But, I don't know... Destructive, have you heard... Or rather, have you read the Chronicles of Narnia? Out of curiosity. Legitimate curiosity here. Have you read the Chronicles of Narnia at all? Because the whole series is, it does have a very decent bit of sort of Christian inspiration, Christian motif. And if you haven't read it, then what I'm saying, and for anybody that is planning on reading the Chronicles of Narnia or doesn't want to read it, spoiler alert for the very last book. And this is all kind of going a little bit off of memory with regards to it. But at the end of Chronicles of Narnia, a lot of the main cast that you go through most of the books with has died, and they're making their way to heaven, guided by Aslan. But they're in heaven in Narnia. However, it's revealed that they are connected to each other, and the kids see their parents who also died in this heaven. And Aslan says something that I think did sort of change my viewpoint in the grand scheme of things. I can't remember the exact quote, but it goes something like, "It matters not who, if you praised this other name in life, that was merely an aspect of me. It doesn't matter if you did good in this other being's name in life. It was an aspect of me. So long as you did good, it matters not in whose name it was, for they are all simply another aspect of me. So, again, I'm not sure, like, how that would be viewed in the grand scheme of, like, Christianity and all that stuff. But, like, I feel like that, again, the exact quote has a lot more meaning behind it, and I am tempted to look it up. But that quote did kind of stick with me when I was in that more extreme phase. And I'm talking, like, I was extreme to the point where I was having some very, like, zealous thoughts on the matter of everything. And I feel like that calmed me down, so, yeah. Again, the exact quote would probably be better, and I might look it up, but, yeah. That's kind of where my whole point of view on things is. Don't get me wrong, this is still the big, important one in all of things, as far as I'm concerned. But I'm not gonna say, like, I'm not gonna be angry or anything if people wish to do what people wish to do. That's not even the best way of putting it. See, it's a very difficult topic, and it is very much closing in on... It's more philosophical in a way than political, which is why I'm fine discussing the matter, because I do try to stay away from politics, much like a fair few people do, or should at least stay away from discussing politics or political views on, like, YouTube or Twitch, because, I mean, some channels, yes, that's fine, that's what the channels are for, but, like, this channel or other gaming channels, people don't come to you for, like, your political opinions. Yes, it can help the... Gosh darn it, this damn Chimera does not know when to not be mean. But, yes, expressing some of them can help people out to a degree. But, in my mind, it's just, if you discuss it, you're trying to push your opinions on others, trying to force your viewpoints onto others, you know? You drew another ticket. Go, Larvitar! Let your ticket be dreams! I cannot bless you, though, because apparently my blessings are curses in disguise. You know, just felt you had to explain. Yep, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having that desire. And thank you for expressing... Or thank you for, saying why you, Thank you for saying why you changed your mind on the whole thing, you know? It was appreciated, and it was enlightening to know it. Just another CE. Was it a summer CE, though, Larvitar? That is the question. Was it a CE of the summer variety? Do that. And then this. Hey, there you go. Like I said, I did a dozen tickets and a single 10 spin, and I got a single copy of the 5-star CE, and nothing else. I'm hoping that the BB rolls will be better. Hoping, you know. Oh, so close, Nero, so close. Again, I don't know why I make such a big deal out of this, but I completely forget how bad Berserkers can be sometimes. This note is reminding me of why Berserkers are mean. Just get golden blazes. You can get blazes from this? That's interesting, actually. This is a rough event for me. You can do it, Larvitar. You can pull through. I get you now. I got you now. I'm doing this because I guess this is the best imagination and Kill Bill farming combo wombo for now. Or rather, it's just the best imagination one. Kitty's so sweet. Kitty. I wish I had Kitty. I do not, though. I don't. Sadness. Okay, so I'm 6 in there for not a kitty. Your kitty will always be a kitty. It will always will be. Once a kitty, always a kitty. Yes, just like puppers are always puppers. Indeed. Puppers are always puppers. Kitties are always kitties. And there's no real other good thing to put. I guess to your parents, you'll always be their baby. You got your shelter to 10, 10, 10 thanks to Ryder Ishtar. Hey! There you go. Bunnies are always bun buns. I never had a bunny as a pet growing up. My pet growing up, let's see. It was a first pet was a hamster I named Limpster, who sadly passed away after the first night. Second pet, which was bought the very next day, was another hamster, a female one that I named Limpsteretta, who we forgot to close the cage on and ran away the second day. And then my parents got me a turtle. My first turtle was named Squirtle. He lasted a good couple years before he outgrew his tank. Limpster sounds like a cursed name. I was like 5 or 6, so yes. Then there was the turtle named Squirtle, who eventually got too big for his tank, so we let him free in a river in a golf course. So I know he was good. Then do not do it. Okay, good. I was about to say, if that Chimera killed Nero, I was gonna be pissed. But then there was another turtle who was a bit bigger that I named Blastoise. He again got a little bit too big for his tank and eventually had to be let free. Oh, dang it! I need to pay attention to who's doing what attacks. Bye, Nero. At least you lot. Yes, I did. And then there was probably, because my grandmother had a home in Florida and we would occasionally vacation down there, there was like 5 lizards that we had caught. Like little tiny lizards. Sadly, they didn't last too long. One of them just straight up died. One of them spent too long in the sun and got literally burnt itself to death. The other one ended up getting eaten by the others. And then the other 2 I gave to my aunt because she had enough space that she could keep them separated. Do not kill the higher NP Dantes. Do not. Good. Gosh darn it, these Dantes are not going to last too long. I need to do this. Yep. And then after the lizards, there was my 2 bestest cats. Only cats. Jet and Picasso. I still remember the first days we got them, and how I convinced my parents to get them too. Because there's this like rec center nearby where I live that used to have like a lot of almost flea market-esque in nature, and one of the days I was bugging my parents because this was shortly after we had to give away the lizards that I wanted another pet, and my dad jokingly said, "When pigs fly, we will get you another pet." And wouldn't you know it, at that flea market that day, spinning around on a string, was a stuffed pig with wings flying in circles. I pointed it out with glee, and my parents were good sports. And within a week, we went to the local humane society, and there was 3 little kittens, siblings. Jet, his sister, and his brother. We chose Jet because of them all, he was the only one that had little white paws. He got his name because he purred like a little jet plane in the car ride home. And then that first night, shortly after we let him out, he went missing. We found him later that night. He had somehow snuck into the back of the stove, because our stove had the little opening where gas could come in. We found him there. He was unharmed, you know, he was a scared little kitten in a new place. We patched that up. The next day, he went missing again. This time, in the cupboards underneath the sink, there was this small opening that only like a block of wood was not put in there from when it was first made. And he somehow snuck his way into there. We managed to coax him out and sealed that hole up. And then he didn't go missing again. He just gradually... He should have been renamed to Ninja. He was sweet. As he grew older, he was always very affectionate with me, at the very least. I think that's because I did lavish him with lots of love. But he was always a little bit more distant to others. He would often stand perched at the top of the staircase, you know, watching, or stand perched on top of anything he could get to, just sort of watching things, sort of like being a little bit indifferent, you know? Yeah, he would always cuddle with me in bed and stuff. And I mean, he definitely claimed me because when he passed, it was a couple of months after Picasso had passed as well, Jet didn't really show any indications that he was... I mean, he was old. He was at least like a good dozen years old. He was always sleep in bed with me, you know, but that night he had slept at the feet of my bed, you know. Just like any other night. I didn't really think anything of it. I guess he might have, you know, he might have rubbed up against my head a little bit more that night, but I remember waking up that Sunday morning just to a piercing yowling sound, and there he was at the feet of my bed. I watched his eyes close shortly after the yowl, and that was it. He spent his last night with me. And he gave acknowledgement that that I would know, and he passed in my arms. It's still not easy, you know? It's never easy when you lose a pet. It's never easy, but it's been a couple of years, and time heals all wounds, but even still, I don't feel the need to get another cat, because I don't feel like they would ever be able to really replace the void that Jet and Picasso have in my heart. You had a kitty called Flames. You were more her human. She was older than me at the time she passed. And my condolences. But yeah. I mean, at least I have, in so long as YouTube stays around at least, immortalized both Jet and Picasso. Because shortly after everything, those nights actually, I did, and they weren't the best quality, and I might someday revisit it, but I did make memorial videos for them, you know, just so I would always have some way of remembering them. I can always go back and watch their memorial videos if I feel the need. But yeah, losing a pet's never easy. And the sad thing is that Valentine's Day will probably forever be spoiled for me because I lost Picasso on Valentine's Day. Hey Velvet, welcome back. You probably got back at the right time because we're kind of just finishing up depressing pet talks. So, yeah. And if anybody is depressed by the little talk I just had, I do apologize. Again, I try to be a little bit more upbeat and be positive, but when the topic broaches, you know, it felt like the right time to have a sort of topic along those lines, you know? But welcome back. We will now... I will now gently steer this away from the depressing talk and ask, Red Velvet, did you hear my, apparently a debate happened in your server, so you've been gone this whole time. A debate happened in your server. I hope it was a civil debate that happened, and not an uncivil one. Civilized debates are always nice, but uncivilized ones, oops, can be annoying, I will admit. Pointing coming up at 200k and then 350k. Excellent. Hopefully I'll reach the 200k one before stream end time. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I can put Foxy Lady on Tamino. Ah. Those are always the bad kind of debates if somebody gets hurt or upset from them. I do so hope that your friend is feeling better now. You made a debate channel as a compromise. I should probably do that. I should also probably actually get around to making rules on my server, shouldn't I? That should probably be something I do. Because my Discord is still a very lawless place that has no set rules. But yes, we have 200,000 influence, so it has to be on the 3rd day. Got self-assignable roles set up. Nice! Oh wow, we're already almost there with imagination. So we just need to do, I think, only... You know what? To make it go a little bit faster... Actually, no, not yet, because I just now keep Foxy Lady on Lancer. Well, Discontent, I see your message, and I will do such a thing. I will keep Foxy Lady on the Lancer setup. That is kind of ironic that that just popped up, that you just popped up. But I'm going to do one more run of this on the highest difficulty. Then I'm going to do a couple at the low ones so that I can get to the story portion of things in the time of this stream, because we are sadly starting to very slowly inch our way forwards towards the inevitable end of all things. Well, yes, thank you for that idea though, Velvet. Make a debate channel in my Discord and actually get around to making some rules in the lawless place that is my Discord. Make some proper rules. Okay, they're more like guidelines, I suppose. Rules, guidelines, same difference, you know? We'll go doot. Rules, laws, and all things like them are things which should be followed, but you don't quite need to. Still need to do that in the server because that's why I keep making channels for stuff. I just popped my neck real good again. I gotta remember to stop popping my neck so often. I feel like that's probably not the safest thing to do. Just want happy times with friends. Happy times with friends. What it sounds like you need is you need to talk to whoever gave Jean her swimsuit and see if they can make you a friendship beam weapon so that you can zap people with friendship beams to make them be happy-go-lucky friends all the time. So just like everybody sees Jean as their One-chan, everybody blasted by that beam will see themselves as friends. Yes. That is how logic works, right? Also, I should have totally used Dante's second skill. We don't need friendship power in this world. It would be a horrible world. Friendship power, but friendship is the best ship. Yes. Friendship is best ship. That's the saying, right? Friendship beam. Friendship. No, it did not, for I am a friend. Friendship beam success. Trying to think here, probably do that. Titanic failed and that was the best ship. Bit of dark humor there, but you're not wrong, I suppose. You are not wrong. But Larvitar, don't Larvitars evolve to Pupitars by through friendship and levels? It's totally not just at level. It's totally not at level 30 that Larvitar evolves. It needs to be level 30 and max friendship that Larvitars evolve. Oh, but Larvitars too never. Oh! CE drop! CE drop from using Destructive's servant. And because Destructive wanted me to have Foxy Lady on Lancer, so I had to take it off of the Berserker slot. Not only did the next one give me the Foxy Lady from the point reward, but it also gave me a Foxy Lady as a drop. Destructive, your desire for a Foxy Lady was very clearly strong. Your Foxy Lady desire came on very strong there. I have enough that I can max limit break one, but I feel like that's probably not the best of ideas. But I want to get to day 2 again, so I am going to zoomity zoom through. We can probably get away with throwing a Foxy Lady on Nero here. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's not gonna be much, but it's enough. It is enough. So day 7 should loop right back around to day... It shouldn't even let me do day 7, I think. You're 50% of the way to getting Shelter Permanent. Hey! Congrats, Larvitar. So if Larvitar 2's never evolve, does that mean that you can't make use of Eviolite or the Everstone? What held item do Larvitar's 2's require then? Because if you can't evolve, then that means that you can't make use of Eviolite, but that also means that you don't need an Everstone. But you can never become a Tyranitar and thus get Mega Tyranitar. You are stronger than all other Pokemon. You hold a god's hand. Okay, but can you beat the Fear Strat? Would the Fear Strat beat you? Oh, you've got Guts. Hey. You are the Fear Strat. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, that animation was very good quality. Oh. Oh, it's a story. The final night again. Okay, that's cool. And actually, motivation and imagination. Do I have any of these ones? No. Okay. Archer autoload setup, Jarcher at the top. So wait, Larvitar 2s can be defeated by Jarcher. If enough Jarchers use their Onechan beam on Larvitar 2s, Larvitar 2 will faint. The gotcha. So Clefairy can beat you then. Clefairy with Metronome after all. After all, Metronome is gotcha. See? There's even gotcha in Pokemon. Huh? Are my eyes playing tricks on me, or are we actually done? We're done! Woo! That's right. All the pages are right here, and there aren't any errors. It's perfect.
Whoa, whoa, we're not finished yet. Just yet, ladies. We still have to bring this to printer.
Right.
Lucky for you, I'm good at my job, so I already let them know we'd be coming. Now all we gotta do is bring them the data.
Okay, let's go, Sol. The rest of you can stay and rest. No, we'll come too. Now that we've come this far, I want to see it through to the end. Agreed, Lulahawa may seem like a peaceful place, but you've seen that is not always the case.
Right, besides, do you even remember how to get there? And there we have it. Come on, let's go.
2 Jalters? But what about 2 Jeans? Yes, everything seems to be in order. And here's a rough estimate of the cost, including express service charges. Here we go. Thank you. Alright then, we'll deliver a sample to your hotel room and we'll bring the books to the convention center on the day of the con. I hope you sell lots of copies and make lots of money, of course. Got it one off? Alright, Velvet. Thanks for stopping by. I'm nearly getting there myself. I want to get to the next night cycle thing, which is 200,000, which I have reached. But that is on day 2 or 3, so I gotta get to day 2 or 3 before I can officially start wrapping things up. But thanks for stopping by, Velvet.
In any case, I commend you for completing your work. Never mind the quality for now, that measure comes later. Even now, I don't know many reckless fools who went from forming a club to making a book in less than a week. The next time, make sure you submit your final draft with more time to spare. Get your book done early, print it, bound, and what have you, and use the remaining time to make photocopies. That is the mark of a club that truly knows what it's doing. Don't forget that, understand? I mean it. Don't forget.
Great work, everyone. Good luck. I hope it all goes well. Someone raised a good question in one of your fate streams? Ooh, good questions are always nice. I guess that takes care of that. Now just Foreigner XX. Right. We haven't seen her lately, so it could be that she already left. Either way, nothing we can do now. If she does show up, we'll just have to wait to see how things turn out tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's finally con day. We'll have to make the most of it and enjoy ourselves. Have I heard that Bryn got 30% MP battery? I did indeed. Bryn got 30% MP battery, and Phantom got a charm buff, I want to say it was. I don't remember. I know that there's also, like, another 10 servants getting rank up quests, but I don't remember the exact rank, what the rarity and class were. Jalter, or Jarcher? Who tops? It's probably Jarcher, to be honest. Because, let's be honest here, Jarcher is very easily handling Zerker Jalter, who is a little bit nicer. But I feel like Avenger Jalter would be a little bit creeped out by how aggressive Jarcher can be, and eventually settle down and go, okay, whatever you say. Oh, 12 other servants. I thought it was just a dozen servants total. That's 14 total. Gotcha. Makes sense, Destructive. We're talking about Shielder. We're not going to have any time to enjoy ourselves. After all, we still don't know how many copies we're going to sell. Cramps! That's it. Win or lose, it all comes down to tomorrow. Tomorrow. 3 quarts. Larvitar. Save. Save it. Save it! You twitch. Of course you twitch. You're on Twitch, Larvitar. Doujinshi you can make will vary based on your accumulated Doujin motivation, Doujin technique, and Doujin imagination. Increase your Doujin making skills and create the best Doujinshi you can make. Receive a commander of Doujinshi when you complete the 7th day. Ooh, that's interesting. Wait, did you seriously just get Jarcher, Larvitar? Did you seriously just get Jarcher? Okay. So our round table first half. Martha's built up her first half, and the melancholy of a dramatic demon. You know what? Round table because Mashu. Two out of 2 for All Night Fevers. Rip Larvitar. Ripperoni. Again, I still can't help but feel that Super Mario Sunshine. The sweet ding of an elevator. Good morning, everyone. I know you're all sleepy, but you need to wake up. We just got the sample copies from the printer. Let's see how they turned out. I'll open the box. I put a lot of work into this book myself, after all. I'm so excited to finally see how Lady Mash's idea for us all to handle separate pages turned out. Okay, if it's all separate pages of the same book, that makes sense. But if it was just, like, separate pages of your own story, then that'd be, like, oof. Same here. This one was much more about the feel of it than the think of it. So I'm really interested in the finished product. How about you, Alter? You think this one came out well? Why ask me? You can just look at there, see for yourself. I really focused on polishing my artistic sensibilities for this one, so I just know it's gonna be awesome. Okay. Okay. That's adorable. Jarcher with the tongue out. That is adorable. Now, open sesame. Let's see how our heartfelt, poetic masterpiece turned out. Oh my goodness, wait. Hang on. Wait, that was quick. Was that a did I just see a Chibi Mosh? So heartfelt. If that had Chibi Mosh, then that is heartfelt. Pray tell, Master, what's the meaning of this? Well, you said you were going for a slice of life story without any conflict. So I decided to go with the most fun setting of those along those lines that I could think of. Fun, huh? Well, they do look like they're having fun. I guess it has its own kind of charm. Seems to me that charm is the only thing that it has. You have tongue out shelter thanks to my stream? Yay, I helped. You? Shut it. Damn it, if only the cover had at least turned out a bit better. Who drew this cover anyway? Anybody could have made a round table guys look like good. Why is it so lighthearted? Hasn't this artist ever heard of dramatic tension? You drew it, Alter. I distinctly recall you saying so right before you conked out for the night. The round table? I just gotta draw these guys. Piece of cake. I can bang that out in 3 seconds. Really? I don't remember ever saying that. Wait, these are my files. Crap, I think this might have been the most horrible thing I've ever done. Sorry, Mash. I hope you're not blind. Or not mad. Mad? Of course not. I love this cover. Thank you so much, Alter. I can't wait to show this book to everyone else. 18k bond points from Bond 9. Hey! Hey, that's what you can do for the quartz, Larvitar. Bond farm. Bond farm like your life depends upon it. You're sure? Well, as long as you're happy with it. I didn't know this was a thing you could do. To the con we shall go. To the Gond we shall go. I agree. We know XX will be showing up soon, so let's hurry and get her out of the way. Your mind goes nope. But your heart's desire for Jean One-chan... Your heart goes nope too. Fair enough. There's only one reason you want Jarcher. Aren't there 2 reasons, at least, that you want Jarcher Larvitar? Aren't there at least 2? Alright, now that XX is taken care of, Servant Fest is on schedule. 6 technically. There you go. Mind taking care of sales? I'm gonna go see what's happening around the con.
I'm gonna take a look at what the other clubs have done. See if there's any ideas worth stealing. I suppose that leaves you, Lady Mash, and me to handle sales then. Master, let's try to sell as many as we can.
Oh, wait. That just occurred to me. I'm gonna be stuck at day 7, aren't I? Well, good morning. Looks like I found one amazing club. I can't believe you knew it was actually finished in time for your very first con. What good cinnamon rolls you are. I doff my pirate chapeau to you fine people, or else I would if I hadn't come here today in my civvies. Now then, a copy, my good sir, if you please. It's a kind of a highbrow comedy, you know? Not to worry, the genre doesn't matter to me. What matters is if the artist has vision. Blackbeard. Blackbeard is a good otaku. Dang, it's Gawain! Where is Swimsuit Gawain? I'm sure a lot of... I was not expecting... I, honest goodness, was not expecting Gawain. Good gracious, I was not expecting Gawain to be here. I thought he wouldn't show up in swimsuit until, Summer 4.
It can't be. What is a book like this doing here? How could I let my god be down so egregiously this summer?
Sir Gawain, what are you doing at Servant Fest? I mean, I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry. For what it's worth, this book is a work of fiction, and any resemblance to actual servants is, coincidental? I promise you, we never wanted to damage the Round Table's good name or reputation.
Let's throw him in the bin. Larvitar, before you go through with that, tell me, what are your thoughts on Ruler Toria? Before you go through with that, what are your thoughts on Ruler Artoria? Bunny Toria. Next year's Summer 5-star. Artoria in the bunny suit. Larvitar, are you trying to... Are you not hearing what I'm saying?
I do beg your pardon. I assure you I was not laughing in mockery, but delight. Soul Mash, would you be so kind as to sell me a copy of your book? Even at a glance, I can tell from our depictions that there is a great deal of truth about us in this book. If it was in your hands that brought it to life, so much so the better. I'd be delighted to read it. Oh, but please don't tell the other knights that I was the first to purchase a copy. That would be rather embarrassing. I have my uptight, no-nonsense image to think of, after all.
Aww. Larvitar, are you joshing around, or are you being serious here?
How did you ever come up with such a manga? If I didn't know better, I would say you were trying to get me to laugh myself to death.
He's a nice guy, but his flaws that he's paid. This might be controversial, but from what I've heard, and I haven't done his interludes or anything, I heard that's debatable, and that he actually just throws that image on to throw people off, and that he's actually very Big Brother-like to the child servants. Yes, was that a yes as to you are being serious? Out of curiosity, Larvitar.
Not a word of it makes sense, yet it all works wonderfully. Which of you created this comedic masterpiece?
Well, this book was a collaborative effort, but I suppose I'm technically the creative director.
I know who Baber is.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with next.
You don't like Baber, though. Okay. So then you wouldn't be affected by the fact that if I tell you that Gawain and Lancelot are the ones that convince Lancer Artoria that in order to be a summer servant, she needs to be wearing a casino bunny suit. You would be completely unaffected by that if I told you that those two are the ones that convinced her to wear that. The Chaldea Lancer Artoria, not the Lion King, Chaldea's Lancer Artoria.
If I might suggest, how about adding a new character? It may be something of an old-fashioned tale, but what if a prince from the most distinguished family in the neighborhood who lives in the mansion next door ends up as a private tutor to the little Lion King, which leads to them developing a lovely romance?
Only Gil. The 5-star. Good gracious! Summer, Betty, and Tristan. The white one.
Ah,
What a wonderful thing to discover. I knew lining up early was a good idea. Sir Bedivere, might I trouble you for another loan? As you can see, I am but a helpless poet who ekes out a meager existence through fishing. Sure thing. It makes 264,000 BB bucks I've lent you to date. Don't worry, I'm keeping very close track. 2 copies, if you would, milady. Of course. Here you go, Sir Bedivere. I threw in a nice paper bag to carry them both, too. You're too kind. I wish I could buy copies for the rest of the nights, but apparently, bulk purchases are considered poor form at servant fests. So we'll just stick with copies for the 2 of us, right, Tristan? Indeed, I'm sure the other knights will find their way here in time. No doubt the first will be Gawain.
Chaldea's Lancer Artorias is also called the Lion King. Yes. Bedivere's a guy. Yes. Bedivere is a guy. Larvitar.
My mistake. It seems there's another knight who discovered this booth long before us, though she appears to be reluctant to show herself. Good grief, who would think that a seasoned knight of France would still be so shy among her companions?
Seasoned Knight of France. First appearance of another reason why Gawain is a good guy. It's Gawain's little sister, Gareth.
Excuse me, is this book about the Knights of the Round Table? Then I'd like to buy a copy, please. How many thousands of BB bucks is it for one? Oh, it's not nearly that expensive, just 50 gil bucks.
Larvitar, do you not know of Gareth? Am I accidentally spoiling things for you, Larvitar? Yes, Gareth. She is going to be added in next year during the... Okay, so Gareth is one of the servants that is added in the 4th anniversary thing, where a bunch of bronze and some silver servants are added in. Gareth is added in as a 2-star Lancer class servant. She is Gawain's little sister, who he dotes upon, however you pronounce that. And this is only found through the reference materials to Camelot. She was one of the servants that was summoned to Camelot. However, what the Lion King did to her with the whole tainting and everything, it started to drive Gareth so mad that Gawain couldn't stand to see his little sister becoming a cold-hearted killer. So he offed her so that she did not need to suffer under the Lion King's tyranny. Nope, Lancer. 2-star.
I see. That's wonderful. Then I'll gladly take a copy. Best of luck to you all today.
Maybe someday, but then we would also need Tristan and Gawain and Mordred as altars as well, so...
Oh, that man. There's another round table book here, and it looks pretty extreme. Hang on, Sir King, King Pelennor, and a couple on this? This may come kind of mistake. This is repugnant. Can I have a copy, please? Huh? There's an age restriction on this. I have to show ID. How dare you? I'm just as grown up as anyone here.
Oh, Gareth. Larvitar, do you wish to see Gareth's servant profile, perhaps? Because I can send you the link in chat right now. Alright. Copy. And... paste.
Huh, I didn't even notice it was already afternoon. 30 more minutes until Servant Fest comes to an end. We still have 10 copies left over, but the reception has been better than I ever hoped. I'm so glad. Now we just have to wait for the others to get back. Huh?
We've still got some copies, if you want them. Oh, hello. I just happened to be passing by. Coincidentally, of course, though I do actually have something to ask of you. Have you, been enjoying this summer? They need to get this one to Ascension 4 because adorable. Yes, Gareth is adorable. the second most adorable knight of the round.
Absolutely. Between the sightseeing and the Doujin, it's been very busy 7 days.
Lots of fun indeed.
Yes, it's been a wonderful time. Would you like to take a look at our book while you're here?
Mashu, of course.
It's about the daily life rather than any particular conflict.
I see. Well, since our paths happen to cross like this and all, I think I'll take a copy. Or 10. Technically, through Galahad. Very technically she is. But if we're talking the OG Knights of the Round Table... Okay, I suppose if we are talking the original Knights of the Round, then it's gotta be Mo as the most adorable. Thank you. I'm glad I found this book. We tried forming our own club to little avail, but now I'll be able to end this trip with at least some fond memories. I'm so grateful to the servant who made this singularity for providing me with that opportunity.
We did it, Senpai. He just bought most of our last remaining stock. Of course, we didn't have enough copies printed to take first place, even if we sold them all. But I'm still so happy that so many people liked our book. It makes all the hard work we did well worth it. Well worth it. Indeed, I'm especially grateful to Lancelot. He just helped us out a lot right there at the end. Huh? Lancelot is here. Did he show up while I was off buying supplies? I'm sorry I wasn't able to say hello to him, but I'm glad he at least stopped by.
Oh, Mashu was ready to beat Lancelot upside the head. We actually get a CE. We get an actual CE. Hold on. Oh my goodness. That is Tiny Mashu. And she's holding a tiny foe. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's adorable. Wait, what is Lancelot holding? Oh, Lancelot. Lancelot. You should not be looking at those things while Mashu is right there. A heartful, poetic, and intellectual comedy. It's the story of an 11-sibling family called the Round Table. By chance, this big family adopts the Little Lion King. This small-town adventure manga centers on the Little Lion King, who already carries herself like royalty, while the Round Table brothers don't really do much other than stand around being handsome. Though small in scale, plenty of world-altering events occur during the story. Most of them are Merlin's fault. No! I gotta make sure to come back to this at the end. I need to make sure I get that one in the end. That will be the last manga that they make. Yes. As per usual. What are the results this time? Yeah, what did we place out of curiosity? But I want all of these now, if they're all that adorable.
Damn, day's almost over. We still got a little time left, but at this point, I think we can call it. So we did pretty well for ourselves. We especially sold a lot of copies to those pirates who came in after Blackbeard bought one. And then there's all the other people who bought a copy.
Made it just in time. One, please. Hey, Santa Island mask!
Here you go. Thank you. And then there's... Wait, hold up. Who the hell was that weirdo?
He shows up at Christmas. He's your younger sister's teacher.
How's a guy like that a stable of art your Christmas? Hi, Alter. Great. What do you want? Here to laugh at how pitifully our club did? No, I'm just here to say hello. You do know that not everyone's out to get you, right? So you take the sales crown again this year? No, I'm afraid not. You didn't, but your dolphin book was so good it made me want to barf. How could it possibly lose? Not even May's photo album should. Well, as it turns out.
Oh, every different loop somebody else is gonna win, huh?
Sneaky bitch. What do you mean, sneaky? I had to start issuing raffle tickets, or the whole con was gonna riot.
Great, just what we need right now.
Well, listen up. There's 3 things you guys lack. Trendiness, social media presence, motivation, and most importantly, beauty. Specifically, me.
Yeah, that's technically 4.
Like I was saying, there's 4 things you guys lack. Trendiness, social media presence, motivation, and me in all my beautiful glory. Why does it feel like this list is growing? The point is, I'm taking first place here as well. Honestly, I'm so beautiful I scare myself sometimes, but maybe I'll make another statue.
No statue, much like no castle, lasts forever.
True, I'm not sure even I could take having a third statue of myself destroyed. So I guess I can settle for just taking first place in the sales. The Holy Grail is as good as mine. Anyway, good luck trying to enjoy the rest of your summer. It might not compare to my beautifully elegant vacation, but then, what could? Damn, she actually walked away laughing like some stuck-up evil rich girl. For a lady not making her own manga, she sure seems to read too damn many of them. Personally, she reminds me of that saleswoman who's always laughing. Anyway, I just had a lot of fun again this year. I don't know, I think it might have been a whole lot of work for nothing. Next time I'm gonna hand you your ass for sure. Wonderful, I look forward to it. Okay, I'm going to go back to my own table. Great work, everyone.
And is this when we... Nope, not yet. Participation rice, huh? Well, at least the book came out pretty well, alright?
Guess this means we gotta start over again. Oh well, no point looking backwards. We just have to focus on what comes next. Besides, there's still a bunch of things we don't know. So if we try to keep redrawing this book until we figure those out, that's what we're gonna do. Now, what do you say we make the most of this vacation, Master?
Hey, that's a good idea. Vacation, all I ever wanted. Vacation, da 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 da. And back to day 1. So, according to the hotel, it is 3rd day. I gotta zoom through this if I want to get through this. Why couldn't she just make it a secret? I mean, let's be honest here. No matter what it was, Maeve was always going to strive to be able to declare herself as the best. Oh, and then give it to... I think it wasn't it explained that she had to generate as much hype as possible in order for the Grail to be full of energy, I want to say. Also, why do I feel like farming the lower tier nodes is a little bit better for influence than the higher ones? Because I get like 10k influence off the higher nodes. How much am I getting from the lower ones? For a quarter of it, for a quarter of the AP, I get... Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I get about half of the influence for only a quarter of the AP. That just tells me that it's better to farm the lower tier things than the higher. That's something I might need to experiment with. Is there a variety of low tiers, though? I think so. Also, nope, that's the wrong thing. I want to purchase these foes. More foes for me. And we're on day 1 night. So, we just need to do probably 2 more runs. And then we will reach day 3, where we can do the next story thing, and then we can call it. I'm gonna have to see how a loop end thing goes. I imagine here soon. Banner 2 is the crucial figures in the story. Banner 1 is less important partygoers. Banner 2, so Dante's, Gil, and Robin are more important than Ushi, Jean, and Ibaraki. You know, I can't say you're wrong there either, considering Ibaraki is off doing her own thing. I suppose Ushi is helping us out. Also, this is probably why I don't get as many guaranteed influence drops. That explains that. And Jean is our competitor, who we probably will only ever touch base with at the very end of each loop. So I can definitely see what you're saying there. And Banner 3 is more important than Banner 2 as far as servants go. Because Banner 3 has BB, the big head honcho behind it all, MHXX, the minor antagonist, and Maeve, who is, I guess, technically an antagonist as well. So Banner 3 is the antagonist banner. We have the heroes and rivals. We have the supporting cast. And we have the antagonists. So yep, day 2 loop. Am I close to any of these? No. Do I have silver? I don't. I'm gonna have to use gold. Damn. This is fine. This is fine. Again, love the beat. I'm getting very hungry, by the way. My stomach be growling loud and proud. So I'm gonna definitely need to munch on something after this. Not sure what I'm gonna eat for dinner yet, though. Oh man, I'm about to. It's about to be raid hour in Pokemon Go. I'm gonna miss the raid hour for Dragon Week. Damn. I'm gonna have to hope I get some raid invitations. Make sure I have some distant raid passes. Oh well. It happens. It happens. Alright, one more run, and then we should get the next thing unlocked. Magatal Moss. And how much... I'm actually curious. How much of the points individually do you need for the, things? So, event shop real quick. So, we're closest on imagination. It's just 1 million. That's not bad. I can definitely foresee doing this within the span of the 3 weeks without having to use apples. I will, of course, use apples on stream, but that's beside the point. Alright. Also, I'm kind of now realizing that I complained earlier in this stream about there not being a foreigner that is got any bonuses here. I can't believe I forgot about XX. Good lord, I'm dumb. Good lordy Lou, I'm a dum-dum. Granted, she's not out yet, but that's beside the point. There we go. This should unlock the 200,000 thing. Whatever that might be. So it's 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450. And then 500, 550, 600, 6,000, 600, 700, 800,000, 900,000 for the last section. Good gracious. That's gonna take a while. But I got time. Hopefully I can stack story missions up. Okay, or, so it is gonna lock me in, isn't it? Queen of the Beach. Unknown gold. We'll keep this setup, I think. So, the second I hit 250,000 and it's night 3, it's gonna lock me into doing that before it will let me proceed. Damn. That's a little bit cruel, admittedly, though if I take it moderately... How's it going? Not great. Don't know why, either. I have plenty of great ideas, but as soon as I try to get them down on paper, well, they just seem to be kind of lame. What's up? How's things over here? You working hard or hardly working? Working hard? Good. Then, here's a little treat. How are you holding up, Master? I'm going good. So you're used to working at a desk, huh? Wouldn't have pegged you for an honor student. But just because you can sit inside all day doesn't mean you should. We're in Luluhawa, remember? Get outside, smell the ocean air once in a while. It's good for you. Alright, Alter. I'm gonna borrow Master for a little bit then. Just don't forget to bring him back later. He's my assistant after all. You got it. Come on, Master. Let's take a break and have some fun.
Fo-fo-fo! Wait, hold on. While you're out there, bring the camera and take some pics of girls in swimsuits. Shh. I've got enough reference material of my own body, and don't bother with that other giant either since we have the same build. I'll handle the photos then. Is there a particular kind of girl you're looking for? Someone stuck up and conceited. Thinks she's the most beautiful thing in the world and acts like it. Believes she's entitled to be waited on hand and foot and can't even conceive of obeying anybody else. Ishtar? If you can grab a picture of a woman like that, bending the knee, that'd be perfect.
Got it, I know. Just the one for the job, right, Uchiwa Kamaru?
Absolutely. In fact, she should be out on the beach right now. Maybe she can actually be useful for once in her life.
Ah. I know who we're talking about now, so we need to get a good shot of the beach queen, huh? It won't be easy, but I'll do my best.
See you later.
Bye-bye! Yeah, whatever. Don't bother. Don't worry if it doesn't work out, okay? I'm not getting my hopes up at all.
Aw, she definitely has her hopes up.
Alright, let's try this here. Damn it, I can't even tell if this is funny to read or not anymore. What's the main difference between this one and hers? God freaking damn it! What's that Dolphin Princess up to anyway? I'll ask Soul when he gets back. Denied. Should just turn this down flat.
Why not? Didn't you tell us to take as many pics as we please before?
Huh? I never said anything like that. I never even seen you guys on this beach before. Anyway, these are my portraits, right? We're talking about. End of discussion.
That's a fair point.
Besides, when I look at you guys, you remind me of crabs scuttling across the beach or a bunch of ants showing up at my picnic basket. Like you're weak and pathetic, yet still stand out more than I do, which just pisses me off even more. It makes me want to squish you all like bugs, especially you, weird bumpkin girl. You gangly limbs and stocky torso are downright revolting. Get on your knees so I don't have to look at you.
Huh, so you're the one picking a fight this time. Good. It saves me the trouble. I hate you just as much, if not more so. I'm going to cauterize that unseemly mouth of yours so I never have to hear you screeching again.
Well, listening to you, if you think you can pull that off, bitch, go ahead and try.
Oh, I will, don't worry. Now let's have a good clean.
Both of you stop. Something just crashed on the beach. Don't tell me.
Illegal servants detected. Beach resort detected. Authorization to fire received. Eliminating targets.
No way, is that a Tokatsu cosplay? Check out the detail on her cosplay.
Oh no, the photographers are running Maeve and running off towards the foreigner.
Over here. Can you strike a pose? That's it. Beautiful. I love the way the light glints off your gauntlets. Let's take another. Stick up your arms, cover your right elbow with your left hand, and turn your chin this way. Aw, she's embarrassed. Aw, Maeve's shocked.
Huh, so much for the beach queen. Looks like all your adoring fans would rather photograph the foreigner than you.
What sort of fetishes are you pigs into? You're gonna pay dearly for this humiliation.
Crap, run for your lives, boys. He who shoots pics and runs away lives to see another day.
So, do you know that tin-plated freak show?
Yeah, she's the foreigner.
Foreigner? Well, whatever. I don't know what that's about, and I don't care. All I know is that nobody steals my toys and gets away with it. You're going down hard.
Sweet, this will make our jobs easier. Plus, we get to see what Maeve's capable of. 2 birds, 1 stone. Come on, Master. It's time to take out this foreigner for a second time. Hey, let's do it. Let's do this. Dun, 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 dun. Fatal battle. Foreigner XX. 2 break bars and initial health. This is a lot more health than I thought there would be. That's not good. Not good at all.
Ode to joyous of joys, laddies and lasses.
Bump. Okay, good. I just confirmed something for myself. I confirmed that there is a BB currency node for all of them. So, what I think I'm gonna do, in an effort to not go insane in the brain and have to stream every time I get a new thing unlocked. I'm gonna take it down to just farming the currency nodes rather than the points nodes. So that way when I do need to farm points, I can farm points and BB bucks at the same time, thus generating QP. Yes, it's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. Also, I definitely came here with the wrong sort of setup if this isn't a one-wave fight, or a one-bar fight. I think I might be in trouble, if that's the case. Invincible, damn it. Charmed? Hey, it worked! And I didn't realize she had that. Boredom training swimsuit. Interesting. Doo-doo-doo. And Maeve has her NP, Nero has her NP. We'll go Maeve first here, because I want to see what her NP looks like, given that I am going to try and go for her. And then we can do Nero. Come on, push the button. There we go. Maeve is Arts. An Arts Saber. Probably single target. So she's competing with Saberlot. Ooh, that's some rough competition. And again, a mute NP. So I will not know what she says in this. Sadness at that. And another mute NP. I wonder when they're gonna fix it. At least we got background music that time. Crit, crit, crit. Yes! Woo. Nothing as far as rewards go, but that's perfectly fine by me. Indeedity-doodity. Morning shift over. Punishment suspended. She's on the clock. That's hilarious. I lost track of the foreigner again. She flies much too quickly for me to follow. Damn it, she got away. What was that thing, Mash? What's going on? Alright, well... Exposition dump! A foreigner, huh? Oh well, it's none of my business, and frankly, I couldn't care less. Well then, I'm gonna hang out at the hold to cool down after this workout. Bye now, soul. You can always join me in my club as long as you're willing to become a slave to my beauty. As if you'd ever entertain the notion of joining that Honeycrisp club, right, master? Yeah, Blackbeard first talked to you. That's too bad. Mayfield Salter's request perfectly. May as well go back to the hotel then. If all else fails, I could pose instead. I know I'm a far cry from what Alter asked for, but if it will help, I'll do my best to convince myself that I'm the most stuck-up, conceited, beautiful thing in the world. You're already the cutest thing in the world, Mashu! Fo-fo? Are you trying to kill her? No, don't kill the Mashu! Oh, that's adorable, though. She fainted. Oh, you're back. So how did... I'm the most gorgeous lady in the whole world. To tame. Huh? You get cursed out there or something. Maybe brainwashed. Senpai, she shut me down. You did your best, Mashu. What the hell's going on? Explain everything we shall. What does that guess? I didn't pay attention to the reward. Is it an apple? It's an apple. Okay. So we are literally 8,000 off. Oh, I could get the next one. I could literally get... It's 250,000. Alright. I'm gonna keep... It's gonna be a long, long stream, but I'm so close. I'm too close. I'm flying too close to the sun. This should literally be enough to do this. And then, because it's Night 3 is the next one, but then the next one isn't until 300,000, so I will have some time. I just need to be focused, be quick. Get past as much as I can. Do not kill Arash, you Vorpal chicken. Do not kill Arash. Arashes are not for killing. Actually, that's a complete false statement there, but that's beside the point. Good lord, I hate these Vorpal chickens. Golden rule. Come on, Dantes. Let's go, Dantes. Let's go. That crit on the arch card. Such this. So good. And then Arash up. We'll throw the guts on Dantes for safety's sake. And then do it like this and shake it like that. Come on. At least 8,000, game. Let's see. At least 8,000 here. Maybe a little less is fine, but that's beside the point. Right? He's got guts. I almost panicked there for no reason. It would have been no reason to panic, but thank God I put the guts on him. Okay. And... this is gonna be risky, but I gotta do it. Come on, Dantes. Do not die. 13,000 with that. Okay, we got this. Especially with that crit at the end. Again, Dantes, you savior, you. Gorilla, huh? I know nothing of this. I hadn't read her name before. Soldier who wants to go to New York. Hey, is that a Gilfest reference, perhaps? And like that. This should be enough. And is a gorilla thing... I wonder if that's is that a Dr. Stone reference, or is that just something... Is that just a common thing in Japanese culture? Call, sort of... more call a woman like that gorillas, or girls rather like that gorillas. Is that a cultural thing, or is it an actual thing? Okay, so I'm just thinking through things. We can her AP natural. I can get roughly 7 runs in a day. Oh, thank God for that crit. 7 runs in a day, so that means tomorrow and most of... So it's probably like around 14 runs. Thank God we got enough. So 14 runs in between end of now and tomorrow. That is probably only a week's cycle. Okay. Oh no. Did the game lie? Third night. I'm sorry, is this not third night? It is night. It is 3. Is this not the third night? What the heck, game? Third night. It says day 3. Can you only get one thing a loop, perhaps? Is it only 1 story progress per loop, maybe? A 20 AP quest will just advance time, though. I'll go here real quick. I'm gonna be switching this over anyways. Maximum break only. Show me all night fevers. Rider's highs. No more foxy ladies. Do that. I mean, even if it's wrong or not, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm at the wrap-up point anyways, but yeah, it's weird. It's day 3, I'm at 250,000. Maybe it's one thing per loop. Which is entirely possible. I forgot to switch my CEs around. Actually, this might work. If I exit and go back, that's essentially doing the quest, but just with no rewards, right? Actually, if that advances time, that'd be weird. Okay, that does not advance time. And, of course, the servant I wanted is gone. Go with Rinkai's Merlin, I suppose, and swippity swap. Remove. Just I want as minimal point gain as possible here for this. And if it's wrong, no worries. Wait, why was I concerned about quitting? I just remembered, this is not the imagination node, this is motivation, so the Foxy Lady CEs would have done literally nothing for me. Again, I am brilliant. Once again, I prove my brilliance in this game. Once again, I prove my brilliance. Okay, yep, Brave Liz. Bravu Rizu gets the Arash Stella treatment. There we go. And I want to make sure that we're getting very low amounts here. This is only the 20 AP node, but it still matters to a degree. Yeah, only about 2,000. That's still a fair bit. I'm gonna have to think this through, how I want to proceed here in the future. But let's see. So, okay, yep, you were right. You were right, Larvitar. You were right. So, a wonderful fairy tale of a wonderful holy maiden. Congratulations, Larvitar. You were correct. Please collect your prize of a pat on the back. The giver of the prize is yourself. But no, seriously, thank you for that. You saved me being ticked that I couldn't proceed any further if I did one more quest. Let's take a break, Soul. What's with that look? Everything is getting jumbled in my head, so I want to decompress. Come, join me at the beach. It would be my honor, Jolter. What do you think this is? One of Shakespeare's plays? Can't you just say sure like a normal person? What is it now? Think I was gonna gripe at you no matter what you said there? Yeah, I was. Got a problem. Yay, she admits it. She's so soon. I'm stuck on where to take the story from here. If we use the drafts we have now, I think the story will feel like it's dragging on a bit. But I'm worried that if I cut scenes to speed things up, their developments are going to feel contrived. No way, we need those scenes for world building. Then again, reading it over now, I'm more embarrassed than anything. I guess world building really isn't that important. The readers aren't going to care how the world got the way it is, or what its god is like. What do you think? Do you think it feels tedious? Is it okay to linger on the details like this? I mean, yeah, details are awesome. Alright, I'll stick with it then. It's so quiet here. Oh, did you hear that? I think it might have been a dolphin. Sure it wasn't Foe? No way. That squirrel thing only knows how to say its own name anyway. No, it knows how to say Kill Merlin. I think it came from around here. Oh, hello you two, taking a moonlit walk on the beach? That's so romantic. You're dead. Easy there, easy there. It's okay, Master.
As her big sister, I understand very well what she's like.
You're not my sister. Wait, never mind that. What's the deal with that dolphin behind you?
Isn't he adorable? As it turns out.
Hey, it's Anastasia again.
Thank you, Miss Holy Maiden. Yeah, I've always wanted a picture with Jean d'Arc. Not at all. It was my pleasure. Huh? What was that? Well, hello, Mr. Dolphin. What are you doing here? Oh no, you're hurt. All right. In the name of the Lord, I appoint you my familiar.
And that heals him. Nice. Jean is nice to dolphins. Jean gets some points for me.
There you go. Now you can come with me.
What kind of fairy tale crap is that? Don't go around making more familiars just because you feel like it. And what's with those glasses anyways? You trying to be cute or something?
Aww.
While we're on the subject, I actually still have one more transformation up my sleeve. I don't know when I'll get to show it off to you. So for now, I'll settle for taking out these coconut crabs alongside my familiar here, Reese. Guess this means I'll be having coconut crab for dinner. Yum!
Yum is another word that comes to mind when I look at them.
I don't know, I haven't seen them, so I can't make a judge. But don't knock it till you tried it, Shelter. Let's see. Oh, these crabs. These aren't coconut crabs. I was deceived. Bamboozled. Schmeckledorfed, even. But this is no issue. This is nice and easy. Pardon the yawn. Good lord. I do apologize if you can hear my stomach on the mic. Go, Reese! More sabers. Kill all sabers, Arash. Fulfill your destiny as Arash, the killer of sabers. Nicely done. Oh, and he had the guns! I forgot I put guns on him! I forgot the guns was part of that attack boost skill. Arash doesn't die! The first time I've ever used his cell and he hasn't died. He must be freaking out right now.
Get out of here. So what about you, Miss Holy Maiden? How's your book coming along? Oh, are you worried about me? As your sister, that makes me really happy.
How many times do I have to tell you we aren't sisters? We're not even related, you dumbass.
Technically, I know it just started came out before I realized what I was saying.
We're doing fine, thank you. In fact, we're almost done. I've got all the dolphin reference material I need thanks to my office assistant, Reese here. My story this year is about someone of the sea and the dolphins. I'm going to make sure it turns out wonderfully.
Oh yeah? So you're not following up on the Witch, Princess, and the Monster story, huh? I was kinda expecting you to do a sequel to that. Well, whatever. See you around, Miss Holy Maiden. Come on, Master. Well, when Miss Holy Maiden's out taking a walk, we're gonna catch up as much as possible.
Looks like things are getting interesting.
Uh-oh, did we just give Jean motivation to go even further beyond her current idea? Well, regardless of what we did get a golden apple, and as day 4 of the second loop dawns, we are going to finally call this stream to a finale. So, been almost 3.5 hours here, but we have made quite a bit of progress in summer. In the time between today and Friday, I am going to, of course, be farming on this game, probably going for Gilbucks and some slight push towards motivation as well. But that is the future. Hopefully by Friday's stream we can get more story events done, and maybe even more after some more on-stream farming. For now though, I have been SolarHackDragon. I hope that you have enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. And if you want to check out more by me, be sure to check out my channel below. Twitch, YouTube, same name, same games, plenty to see on both. But thank you all so much for watching once again. Thank you once again to Larvitar for the subscription. And I hope to see you all in the next stream. Have a fantastic day, everybody.